that. And we're good. All right. NA Central Finals, bro. Arguably... Wait, let me make sure my title's right. Yeah, we're good. Arguably one of the hardest finals to be able to predict since we have no Clicks and Higgs in this finals. This is about to be something. What's good, both Twitch and YouTube chat? I need some help with predictions because these predictions have honestly kind of been... What's good, Slam? What's good, bro? What's good, Shio? What's good, Icy? What's good, Phoenix? What's good, YouTube chat? What's good, Bold? What's good, Boxy? What's good, chat? What's good? What's good? Is Veno Uncon? Yeah. Cold and Veno got their north side Uncon over here. We're gonna be watching replays today, of course. Kiddock save us. Drizzy put Veno and Cold in 8th. I'm not putting them that low, bro. You guys know how I feel about Veno and Cold, man. You guys know how I feel about Veno and Cold. But I think my top 5 predictions, honestly, might get a little controversial here. What's good though, chat? How you guys doing, bro? All right, chat. This is the last week, or honestly, I haven't done this yet, but I'm gonna do it. I feel like you just gotta believe at the end of the day, bro. I feel like my team that I'm putting in first place, let me know if I'm being delusional, chat. Yes or no? Am I being delusional? Peter and Poyo at 1. Yes or no? Am I being delusional? Dude, I just like, bro, it can't get much worse than last week, right? It can't get much worse than that. Bro. Kinda yes. Let me see, bro. Wait, is my thing on full screen or no? We're on the... Yeah, no, we're not full screen. We're not full screen. All right, wait, chat. You guys can see the map, right? Yeah, you guys see the map. We're good. All right. It's literally Pete and Poyo. Bro, like, I know it's Peter and Poyo. Peter's IGLing is terrible. I'm giving it one more week. And at 2, I might be going double delusional here, but I'm believing in it. Screw it. Cold and Veno 2. Cold and Veno 2, Peter Poyo 1. Yes or no, chat? Yes or no? Let me see. What's good, though, chat? What's good? We're starting a little spicy already. Peter Poyo 1, Cold and Veno 2. Patrick Glasser takes an if I K-Dog. Hey, my EU predictions actually went pretty good. I got first right. I mean, I've been high on Thomas HD. My EU predictions have been going pretty solid so far. Now, my NA predictions, NA, bro, I don't know what's been going on NA. So we're just going to cook Peter. We'll see, bro. It can't get much worse than last week. Yo, Sleepy with the 200 bits. There's no way Peter and Veno don't minimum top 2. They definitely rapid during that eval with Agers. Maybe. That's the other person that's hard to predict here is Rapid and Kanai. Once again, though, appreciate the 200 bits, bro. You're the GOAT, man. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, bro. All right. 3rd spot. Last week, I had them at 1. This week, I think I got to go Acorn and Bolts 3rd. I think I go back-to-back 3rds for Acorn and Bolts here. And then... Wait. Does this say Agers and Ritual are conned by Jack and N-Pin? This is actually going to be a good thing to watch here. Because if you guys know Agers and Ritual, even though they won the Div Cup last week, Agers and Ritual have been terrible off spawn. Like, Agers and Ritual off spawn have actually been, like, horrid to watch. So, I mean, Jack and N-Pin aren't, like, the craziest team to be conning them, but, like, I feel like Agers and Ritual should slam them unless their off spawn troubles continue. Where's Clicks at? Clicks is not playing. Are you watching replays or streams? I'm going to be watching replays, bro. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel like there's going to be really anybody streaming. Yo, Gorilla with another 300 bits. You see the Momsy and Sato versus Chap and Flixie for Canyon? Yeah, I did see that. Bro, Chap and Flixie winning 12-10. Like, that was almost as close as that could get, bro. That was some... And there was some crazy drama that happened after. I don't even know what was going on after, bro. But that was a crazy off-spawn drama. Is Momsy and Sato actually leaving the spot? Like, did they, like, actually agree to leave the spot and everything? That's kind of crazy. N-Pin is not that good. I mean, off spawn, Agers and Ritual should dominate them, but Agers and Ritual have been terrible off spawn. Check Sato tweet. What did Sato tweet? Hold on. Let me pull it up over here. Wait, chat. I need to know who I'm putting in my 4th place spot here. Let me know who I'm putting in my 4th place spot here as I pull up Sato's tweet. Let me see. Oh wow, he tweeted out Which spot, Bumpy Bay or Lethal Labs? No, bro, isn't Lethal Labs already double conned? Dang, so he's leaving a contested spot to go contest more people. That's kind of insane. All right, 4th place. The 4th place I was thinking of going is Kanata Rapid. I think I gotta go Kanata Rapid here for 4. And then 5th, I actually have no clue I want to put 5th. I'm kind of feeling Muzz and Curly, but like, what are the vibes gonna be like between them after they literally just split up? Like, I kind of want to go Muzz and Curly top 5 here, but I don't know what the vibes are about to be like between them. I feel like I kind of gotta go with them top 5. Cooper and Sphinx, nah, I haven't loved what I've seen from Cooper and Sphinx. I like what I saw out of Muzz and Curly though. I'm gonna go like this for now. I'm gonna go like this for now. All right, we're gonna do that, and then most elims prediction. Wait, who finished with most elims last week, chat? Most elims last week was... Who are we going for our most elims prediction here? Last week it was Agers and Ritual with 34. King and Craze 31 though. Dang. Where did Peter Pollo finish? Did Peter Pollo even finish? Dang, they finished 12th most elims. That's kind of crazy. Okay. All right. Most elims this week, chat. Agers and Ritual is not a bad pick for back-to-back, especially because they're conned off spawn. If they can win off the spawn good. If they don't leave, they can't practice in Noble. Wait, did they actually do that? That's insane. Yo, Sleeper Girl with another 300 bits. Rapid and not. Are you saying for the 4th place spot or for most elims? Is Clicks even playing? Nah, Clicks is not playing this week. Hey, I know one spot that's completely locked for my predictions. Clicks and Niggs are finishing in 50th. There's the lock of the week right there, chat. Because Clicks and Niggs are not even playing today. Veno can get free kills off spawn. What is there? Golden, Ozone, Jamidian, Electro. That is kind of true. Ooh, this is kind of hard to make, actually. Ooh, who's finishing with the most kills off spawn? You think Cold gets it, to be honest? Wait, what was it like in the Eval Cup? Because the Eval Cup was pretty solid, besides Peter and Pollo, they didn't qual. Who finished with most elims in the Eval Cup? Let's see. It was Muzz and Curly. Oh my gosh, Muzz and Curly destroyed the elim numbers on this one. I forgot about that. Okay. This is gonna be hard. Chat, who should I put here? Do I just go Cold and Veno? I might just have to go Cold and Veno, bro. Get Peter out of first. Hey, this is the last week that I'm believing in a Peter Pollo first right here. Cold does 20 alone easily. I don't know about that. All right, chat. I need to know your guys' predictions. Who do you guys have winning today, bro? Who do you guys have winning today? What's your guys' first place prediction? Oh, is there an ad running right now? All right, we'll wait till the ad's over. Wait till the ad's over. Colder Veno, Muzzer AJ. Let me see. Cooper's a crazy one. Peter, Cold. There's a lot of different people you guys are saying. Hey, that's how I know this is gonna be a fun finals, bro. When it's unpredictable, those are my favorite finals to watch. Hold on, let me make sure that I tweet out here that we're live, and then we can get back to yapping about this. All right, game one should start in about what, like 20-30 minutes, chat, right? 20-30 minutes. I went live a little bit early today, but I just wanted to yap about some stuff. Hold on, let me tweet out that we're live real quick. And all right, there we go. All right, bet. Big fan, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. All right, let's see if we need to change any of these predictions. Let me see. If Clicks and Higgs were playing, where would you put them? I would probably put them first. Wait, we gotta put Shadow and Curve somewhere. Shadow and Curve have Uncon Wonky Land right now. I kind of forgot about that. Chat, where do you think Shadow and Curve top 5? That's actually, I feel like that's not the worst prediction right there. Shadow and Curve for a top 5? Like fully Uncon Wonky Land? Do I put them over? I feel like I might put them over Muzz and Curly. Cause like, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go like this. This might come back to bite me because, what's it called? Because they might get surprise conned by a team, especially because this place is triple conned right here. But if they're gonna be unconned, then that's not bad. Muzz and Curly, nah, I had them there, but I don't know, man. I just feel like since they split up, I don't know what the vibes are going to be like. What about Clicks and Eggs? Clicks and Eggs are not playing today. Clicks and Eggs are not playing. Oh, I did put Shadow Curly. Nah, you're right. There you go. Shadow Curve. My bad. My bad. You think Peter's getting first? I feel like he's been playing a little bad, but I love him. He's been playing a little bit bad. I mean, okay. I'm not going to lie, bro. I haven't been predicting Peter and Pollo to finish in first, but I feel like something's got to change, man. There is no way a duo this good can just consistently dud, you know? Like, maybe putting them at 1 is a little bit high, but I want to believe in them this week. This is the last week I'm putting them in first, though. Yo, Grill with another 200 bits. Muzzle Curly will probably be the crash out type of fragging, but Shadow and Curve will play better. That could be true. AJ's not in no more? Wait, what do you mean? Appreciate the 200 bit. Bro, appreciate all the bits you've given me, Sleepy. You're the GOAT, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Wait, what do you mean Adrian's is pre-20th for Peter? Chat, what do we... Okay, chat. Tell me realistic expectations for where Peter and Pollo finish today. What are you guys thinking? Where do you guys think they finish? I actually want to see what you guys think. 14th. Top 1. You heard Peter and Pollo are going to key today? I doubt it, bro. The key, you can't really key in this surge that much. 3rd, 6th, 2nd, 8. Yo, it's good, Shaq. It's good, bro. 8th through 13th. 2nd. If Raz is in the call, I think Raz has been in the call, bro. They just haven't. Like, dude, Peter and Pollo have just been a dud, bro. They've literally just been a dud. But, like, okay, chat, I'm not going to lie. I've been doubting them, but I was scrolling on TikTok today, and I saw a Peterbot edit on my For You page, bro, and I was like, all right, I'm believing in them one last time. I may be delusional right now, but I got to believe in them one last time, bro. If they let me down again, then they let me down, but I'm giving them one more first place right here. And then if they dud, I don't even know what to say. Is Clicks playing? Not. Clicks not playing. Josh Yamzo? Isn't Josh Yamzo conned? I'm pretty sure last time I checked the map, Josh and Yamzo are conned. Yeah, Josh and Yamzo. Wait, I think somebody said Dash and Cam aren't even playing, though. So maybe if Josh and Yamzo are fully unconned, that could be a good top 5, too. This is actually a hard top 5 to predict. Dude, that's why NA is also just so fun to watch right now, because, like, all of the good teams are unconned, you know? Like, on EU, like, half the good teams are conned, so it's so hard to predict. What time is NAC? Game 1 starts in 20 minutes. Game 1 starts in 20 minutes. Cold and Veno, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I've been high on Cold and Veno, but I know a lot of people out there doubt Cold and Veno. Chat, what place do you guys think Cold and Veno are finishing today? I want to see how many of you guys are doubters versus believers. Is Adrian's con? Yeah, Adrian's Ritual con by Jack and Impen. You seen the EU Diamond token? Yeah, I did. Yo, why is that pinned? Shut up, K-Dog. All right, bro. What? Who penned that? 4th, 1st or 2nd, top 2 first. Peter might lose because of Surge. But, like, bro, I don't know how Peter and Pollo were struggling so much with Surge last week. They're literally dead center map. I mean, maybe Peter doesn't carry the sniper as much, but I don't know. Yo, can we pin something else? Can we pin a positive message, mods? Let's get a positive message pinned here. All right, hold on. Let's also let's run the first prediction of the day. We're gonna do a bit of a I'll give you guys a lot of time to predict on this, but we're gonna do a who places higher in game number 1 between Peterbot and Pollo versus Cold and Veno. Who places higher game number 1, chat? I'll give you guys a bunch of time to vote on this. We'll put it like that. Make sure you guys vote on the prediction, chat. Who places higher in game number 1? If you guys are on the YouTube stream and you guys want to vote on the prediction, come over to the Twitch. Yo, what's good, Froggy? What's good, bro? Wait, 200 bits again. Wait, what did you say, Sleepy? I could see Cold and Veno being more of an FNCS duo, not much of a Cash Cup duo. Why don't you think they could be a Cash Cup duo, though? I feel like Cold and Veno are, like, really good in Cash Cups, especially because with the point format being 4 points a kill, like, you don't think Cold and Veno are just about to be fragging in these lobbies? I guess we'll see today, bro. I guess we will see today. Hold on, let me see what the prediction's looking like. I'm giving you guys a bunch of time to vote on it. Wow. It is currently 75% in favor of Cold and Veno. If you guys believe in Peter and Pollo, vote on the prediction. That's insane. Holy. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, chat. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day today? Are you guys doing anything? Yes or no? Peter and Pollo got 11th last time. You got to trust the process, bro. Trust the process. Watching Fortnite? Hey, me too, bro. Hey, at least we can all watch it together. At the end of the day, chat, we got each other, you know? Watch YouTube and look for us. Have a great stream. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Hey, if you guys are new to the Twitch stream, follow the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube stream, sub up to the YouTube, man. We're trying to hit 20K followers on Twitch, man. Watching you. Appreciate you, man. Where's Higgs? Clicks and Higgs are not playing. I low-key wish. I think Higgs is at the same event that Clicks is going to. Bro, I low-key wish we got to see, what's it called? I low-key wish we got to, yo, hold on. Don with the gifted to Dr. Pepper Clicks. Yo, appreciate the gifted, bro. You're the GOAT, man. Appreciate you. Let's be honest here. Bucky is winning this tournament. Is Bucky, yeah, let's look at Bucky's off-spawn situation real quick. Oh, he's only triple conned. I'm gonna have to disagree with that one. I'm not gonna lie. Are you considering Sharkatini the best team in the world if Peter is dudding today? Yes. Right now, yes, 100%. Chat, is Sharkatini the best team in the world right now? Yes or no? We got to see this Div Cup first, though. We got to see this Div Cup. In the world, no. How though, bro? Like, who is better than Sharkatini right now? Mickey win. How are we calling what they did today a Mickey win? Sky and Scroll. Sky and Scroll have good arguments too. Wait, what'd you say? You said, would you be concerned if Peter and Pollo dud this week? Yeah. If Peter and Pollo dud again, this is basically like 4 straight cash cups that they dudded. Just sat on height. Okay, no, they did just sit on height, but like, bro, we can't act like nobody was even going for it. Like, they held height good. Like, it was an interesting playstyle today, but they were so consistent still. Is Cliff streaming? I don't think so, no. I don't think so. Can't keep making excuses? Yeah, no, bro. If you're a Peter and Pollo fan, you can't cope for them for months straight at this point, you know? Yeah, you're using my code for Kim K tonight? Hey, you're the GOAT, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you, bro. First time watching you live, me and my dad have been watching your videos for before you had a face cam. Yo, Talon, you're the GOAT, bro. I love that, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot to me, for real. I appreciate that. Threats and Rise might get top 4. I'm interested to see how a lot of these teams look now that they're on con. Because, like, Threats and Rise were con last week, and so they struggled a bit. But, like, I really want to see what Muzz and Curly are looking like. Obviously, Cold and Veno, what their off-spawn situation is going to look like. We'll have to see here. Yo, sleep with another 100 bits. What's going on with Vico Malley, Queasy Murstache, and Chino Pablo? I didn't watch all of EU. I'll talk about it more in my video tonight. But, like, right now, I mean, I don't really know what's been going on with a lot of them. They're just struggling. Clicks hater. Clicks isn't even playing. Dude, if Clicks is playing today, I said it in my video, I would probably put them at 1, but they're not even playing. Why do you hate Clicks? Like, some of you guys are just, these are not real messages, bro. These cannot be real messages. Why is Clicks not playing? He's doing some, does anybody know exactly what Clicks is doing, chat? I just know he's in LA for something. I think he's doing something like the NBA or something like that. I don't know what the exact thing is, though. W Rage Bait. New collab? Oh, yeah, he's doing something with, like, Lacey or something, too, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is. I thought he was supposed to announce it yesterday, no? I guess not. Him and Higgs are celebrating Valentine's Day together. All right, bro. All right, bro. Now we're doing too much. All right, chat. Let's see. I want to see what the prediction's looking like so far. 66% in favor of Cold and Veno. If you guys just got here, vote on the prediction. We have a game 1 prediction on who places higher between Peter and Pollo versus Cold and Veno. It's currently 66% in favor of Cold and Veno. There's no way you're 21. Wait, is the command finally updated? I think the command should be updated now, no? I generally wonder how Fortnite will move forward with the surge. No way they keep it like this for FNCS. Chad, do you guys like the new surge? Yes or no? I feel like it hasn't been that bad. Like last tournament that we watched, it wasn't that bad. I'm seeing basically everybody saying no, though. I'm seeing a lot of people saying no. So boring to watch. Chat, do you guys think this surge, though, is more boring than watching trading? That's why Reload was so fun. Reload is really fun to watch. I feel like a lot of people are kind of getting brain rotted by Reload right now, but like I don't know. I still like watching both. I think it's a good like balance between both of them. You appreciate the 45 bits, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you, Gordizalo. I think that's how you say your name. Appreciate you. Is it spread for game 1 or the whole tourney? That's just for game 1. New Surge is terrible. I mean, I'll wait till we see an FNCS with it. If FNCS is like noticeably worse to watch because of the new Surge, then like I'll change my opinion on it. But right now, I don't really hate it. If in your opinion, does Clicks and Nigs have the best vibes out of NA duos? The best vibes as a team? Probably, yeah. I mean, who on NA would have better vibes than them right now? I mean, they're not really worried about each other snaking. They obviously have fun playing tournaments together and they perform well. I don't think very many. Muzz and Curly split. How could Muzz and Curly have better vibes than them? Who do I think is winning? These are my predictions right here, chat. A little bit of I have to admit, not super confident in my NA predictions. I've been liking my EU predictions recently, but NA has been NA's been interesting. Supposedly Booga isn't queuing according to NJC since he dropped Craze. Oh, is that true? Will Booga and Craze actually not play today? I think I saw something that Craze said they are playing now, but I guess we'll see. We only got, what, like 15 minutes? So it's not a drop by Rapid or no? I'm confused. No. Nada and Rapid are still playing together. They're just not playing together for EWC because Rapid already qualified with Cold. So Kanada's playing with Curve for EWC. So yeah. All right, chat. I need your guys' last second opinions here. W or L on the top 5 predictions. W or L before game 1 starts. I need to see how you guys are feeling. I need to see if I'm seeing more W's or L's here. W. And tell me what I should be changing to. If you don't agree with it, tell me what I should be changing. Let me see. Nothing. Clicks in first. Some of you guys are just rage baiting me, bro. Josh and Zoe top 5, that might be valid. That might be good comms, actually, bro. If Dash and Cam aren't playing, that could be good comms. Most Elam's Acorn and Bolt Techno. Yo, Don with another gifted, bro, to Keyston. Yo, appreciate the gifted, man. Thank you, Don. Thank you. Acorn's coming first. Dude, I predicted Acorn and Bolts to finish in first last week, and they finished what, like 6th or something? I just can't do it right now, bro. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Where are you from? I live in Colorado right now. I currently live in Colorado. Slepsy and wagers. All right, Ice, bro. Don't even start today, Ice. Don't even start with the rage bait, bro. I know Clicks isn't playing, so you can't rage bait Clicks all day today, but we don't got to start with some other rage baits. But chat, does anybody know if like Booga and Craze are confirmed playing? Yes or no? Are they like? Because I haven't got like 100% confirmation on that yet. They are. Booga might not play. Okay. Booga told me yes. Booga does not know you, bro. How do I tell you? Reed and King top 5. I actually liked what I saw to Reed and King in opens, but they're conned off spawn. And like Creon Creon's a good off spawn player. I don't know much about Crazy, but Creon's a good player. So I think it's gonna be a little bit difficult off spawn. We'll see though, chat. We'll see. 10 minutes till game number 1 starts. Why don't you stream opens? I actually thought about streaming opens, bro. I was actually gonna stream opens on Monday because I really wanted to see what Cold and Veno were looking like, but then I got a little lazy. I won't lie to you. All right. Oh man, chat. What place do you guys think Clicks and Nigs would have got today if they played? Like if Clicks and Nigs were able to play today, like 00 ping, what place do you think they would have got today? 4th, 1st, top 3. Yeah, I think they definitely top 3. 1st for sure. First 100%. I would have probably predicted them to finish in first if they played today. I know I've been saying that, but like, especially with some of the off spawn situations today, like I don't know how Agers and Ritual are gonna look today. I don't know how Cold and Veno are gonna look first, like actual important tournament playing together. Peter and Pollo, obviously, such a wild card right now. Acorn and Bolts kind of let me down last week, but we'll see, man. We will see. 9 minutes, chat. 9 minutes. Shark today was crazy. I don't even feel like Shark and Cini had to necessarily do anything that crazy. I smell like huge snakening coming in the next 2 weeks for BR and NA. Dude, for the amount of snakening stuff that we saw over these past couple of days, if teams dud in this finals today, there's definitely going to be some crazy snakening. Like, oh man, it could get wicked on NA if some teams like dud like crazy today. 3 out of 6 games, yeah. No, them winning 3 out of 6 games is definitely impressive, but like they were kind of just on height every game, which is still like, you know, they held height, so I respect it, but you know, did Savage and Mongrel split? Yeah, they did. Do a prediction? We have a prediction running right now. 8 minutes left on the prediction, chat. 8 minutes left on the... Wow, Peter and Pollo actually up on the odds now. 56% for Peter and Pollo. 44%. If Peter did that, you'd be glazing. Yeah, bro. All right, bro. I mean, I don't... Chat, how many games do you think Peter and Pollo are going to win? I'm going to say they win like 1 game max. Maybe 2. Yo, Tenno with the reset for 11 months, bro. Tier 1. W. Oh, 12 months actually. W 1 year, bro. Thank you, bro. You're the GOAT, man. Appreciate that. Wait, what'd you say, Sleepy? 2026 Rapid might go down in history as the biggest snake. Yeah, Rapid's in his snake arc right now. Yo, in SHGN22 with the tier 1 as well. Wait, why can I not see it on my... Why can't I see it on my thing? Appreciate the tier 1, bro. Thank you, man. W sub, man. Hey, W's in the chat for all the subs. Game 1 is going to start in 8 minutes. We can get into replays in like, it's like 15 minutes after that. We already got the game open and everything. Well, let's get the replays thing ready here. Be streaming replays, bang. And go back there. Is there anybody that we need to add on here, chat? For streamers? Is there anybody streaming like their off spawns? Wait, is NPin streaming his off spawn? What is NPin's Twitch? Someone let me know what NPin's Twitch is. Rapid's in his villain arc? Yeah, I know. Wait, let me see. Hold on, let me pull this up over here if NPin's streaming or not. I mean, he's not live right now. Just NPin, you think? What about Muzz? I don't think Muzz is going to stream finals. Is Muzz streaming finals? Is Nada going live? I mean, nobody's live right now. I don't think Kanada's going to want to stream with Rapid, though, chat. I think Kanada is just going to try to lock in with Rapid, especially since they're conned off spawn. Like, he just wants to lock in, make sure he can stick with Rapid. But he might go live. I don't know. Kanada is crazy. Blake is live? All right. Is that, like, actually the only people that we really got live right now? Is Blake and Day? Day is live? All right. I mean, we're just probably going to be watching replays then. I'm not going to lie, chat. We're probably just going to be watching replays today if we don't really got any streamers like that. Electro's live. Is Electro finding off spawn? If someone's like conned off spawn, then I'll add him on here. Oh, Electro is. Okay. What's Electro's Twitch? Electro. Is it just Electro? Is that what it is? You're coaching curling? You got to POV? All right, best. No, hold on. Let me see. What's Electro's Twitch? Electro FV? Okay. Electro FV. Hold on, I need to make sure that the game audio is working as well. Chat, can you guys hear the stream? Yes or no? Let me know if the game audio is working. Because last week we had some problems with it, but I think I was able to fix it. Yes? Okay, wait.
I'm always nervous for Div Cups, bro. Like, every Div Cup finals, even on West, I always got nervous.
These guys are already talking about how they're nervous, bro. That is not a good start right there. That is not a good start. Clicks is live. What is Clicks even doing? Imagine Clicks just surprises Xset Hoop stream. All right. Yeah, we're not gonna be watching Clicks today, chat. No Clicks today. Clicks is not playing this tournament. All right, let's see. Oh, and Blake just ended on me. Nice. You see the chat versus Moms wager? They follow you on Uncon? Yeah, no, I did see that. That was actually funny. That was pretty fun to watch though. That going, I did not think that was gonna go that long. Dang, why is the stream quality so bad for me? Good halftime content. Do we have Peter top 3? Arrow, bro. Do you want to know where I have Peter at, Arrow? I'm back believing. One last tournament. One last tournament I'm believing in the first place Peter Pollo. I got Peter Pollo 1, Cold Veno 2, Acorn Bolts 3, Kanata Rapid 4th, Shadow Curve 5th. Final top 5 predictions, lock it in. Just like that. Did you watch the EU? Yeah, of course, bro, of course. Booga and Krayz are playing, by the way. Just believe in Chap and Flixie. Yeah, I still believe in them. Especially now if they're actually going to be uncon. Like, I need to see at least one Div Cup Finals for them uncon. And, like, them dudding again for me to, like, stop believing in them, you know? Yo, appreciate you, Ryder. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Do I believe in Vico and Malibuca? I would be lying if I didn't say my faith has gone down a bit in them. Just because I don't even know what's been going on with them, though. If Peter wins, I'll gift max bits. What's your opinion on deciding drops through tokens and not through tourneys? Healthy for comp or not? I mean, I don't even know what led up to them deciding to determine the drop spot based off of a 2v2 token off spawn, but I mean, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing because now neither of them are just griefing their tourney over and over again for no reason. They just got it over with quickly, you know? Oliver OG went live? Okay. It was fun to watch too. It was good for content, so anything that's good for content, I'm not complaining about, to be honest. All right. Let's keep these 2 streams up right now. All right, chat. All right, chat. Say your last prediction right now. 3 minutes till game 1 starts. Who is winning game number 1? Who is winning game number 1? Let me hear your last minute predictions. And then also, I'll probably... No, we don't have to run it out for a little bit. We're good. We're good. Veno, Nada, Pollo. Veno 6 out of 12. Yeah, there's only 6 games being played, but I mean that would be kind of insane. When does the first game start? First game starts in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Do I read YouTube? Yeah, I read both. Are we doing watch party or replays? I'm gonna be in replays probably the whole time. We'll legit probably be in replays this whole time. Cause like there's not really that many good POVs that are streaming right now. I mean, we're gonna watch Peter in replays. Obviously, really want to watch Cold and Veno in replays. See how they do their off spawn situation. We can watch Azers and Ritual off spawn. Someone let me know if NPen goes live too. Someone let me know if NPen goes live because I need to see what NPen is looking like. You think Azers wins off spawn 6-0? Bro, Azers and Ritual have been sus off spawn. They have been really sus off spawn. I don't know. Well, we'll see though today. We'll see. Good timing, low key. Yeah, I know, Choppy. Nada has a history of getting game 1 win. Yeah, Nada is a good game 1 player. We'll see what it's looking like him being contested off spawn versus Amplify and Loras, but Kanata's a good game 1 winner. That's not a bad pick right there. All right, Chad, get your last second predictions in, man. 25 seconds left to vote on who places higher in game number 1 between Peter and Pollo and Cold and Veno. NPen is live? Okay, wait. I actually do want to have NPen up because NPen is, what is NPen's Twitch? Is this NPen's Twitch? Okay, it is. Nice. All right, because NPen's conning, like, the team that won last week off spawn. You thought Adrian's in qual? One team got banned. Chad, do you guys know who ended up getting banned? I didn't even, like, see nothing about that. Or I saw, like, someone got banned, but... Well, what team even got banned? Do I think Yam's top 5s? If he's uncon, they definitely have a high chance of it, yeah. L? Were they cheating? I swear, like, I've heard of L before, no? I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but I don't know. Did Aders and Ritual qual? Yeah, Aders and Ritual are playing today. They're literally playing right now. Wait, let's see what NPen's delay is looking like here. NPen's about to be fighting off spawn.
I'm gonna go get water.
What if Clicks joins last game and griefs Peter's game 6? Hey, get that little get back from last week. If Peter's in first going into that game too, that would be kind of fire. All right, hold on, chat. Let me make sure we're gonna run the ad real quick before game 1 starts. Obviously, we're gonna be watching all of these games in the replays. I don't want to have any ads in the end game though, so we're gonna run the ad real quick, chat. Appreciate everybody that's here. Follow if you're new, sub up to the YouTube stream, and yeah, appreciate you guys. All right, can I see the drop map one more time? Yeah, I'll show the drop map real quick one more time. Here's final drop map, chat. Here is the drop map. Here's my final predictions as well. I have Cole and Veno getting most elims. I'm a little skeptical of this, but we'll keep it like this. We'll stick to the predictions now. All right. Let's see. Here from YouTube, what's up? What's good, bro? You appreciate the 1 bit, bro. Thank you for the 1 bit. Why is Clicks gone? Why is Clicks gone? Oh my gosh, I can't speak right there. He's doing some sponsor thing. When's the big money tournaments? What do you mean, like FNCS or what? We've honestly had some pretty good like big money tournaments. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, chat. What's good, guys? Am I live yet? Am I even streaming yet? I'm not even live yet. How long do I have? 2 minutes. Oh. All right, guys. We'll see this a little later.
All right.
A wee bit later.
Dang, bro. How long is NPin's delay? This is at least, what, 2 minutes? Is anybody in game so far? Nobody is in game yet. All right. Everybody's on delay. Yo, unknown with the 42 bits. Thank you, bro. You didn't add more channel rewards? Yeah, we can do that for sure. I'll definitely think of something.
Hold up. Diego plays his rebranding. Hold up. What should he rebrand to? 43 minutes ago.
All right, man.
He's asking for suggestions.
Let's get it, bro. I'm just ready for game 1, bro.
He took the first one.
I'm just ready for game
Diego
1, bro. Like,
dropped
put
the
us
plays
in.
Now his name is Diego on Twitter.
Chat, what time is it for you guys right now?
Diego plays rebranding. He had so much potential. It's crazy.
It is currently 5:13 p.m. for me.
I was playing with him right as he like got really good, or like people like realized he was good at.
Oh, why did NPin just freeze for me? Hello? Did my computer just crash?
Like,
oh,
super fast.
okay, I'm good.
But then he
bro,
just,
did my thing just
like,
freeze? What just happened?
Tried to focus on
bro, I swear this website is good, but like somebody's
he
stream
didn't
always
focus
just
on fighting, he
freezes
focused
for
on,
me,
like,
bro.
like his montage is looking good.
Y'all me the 500
Like,
bits. Thank you, Dom.
like,
Or
yeah,
Don,
the way he's,
appreciate
like,
you, bro.
moving
And the
up
gifted
is
too. I appreciate that.
very
1
1 a.m. That's
yeah,
crazy.
It was like he just
There's
had,
a
like,
bunch of you
bad
guys watch
control.
from EU.
He was always flinging it around.
All right, NPin's delay is insane.
I don't know. Now he,
All right, Oliver's in
Like
game,
like
and that's about it.
like Diego plays type player.
what did you say?
I said, who's another like Diego?
Love from Australia. Australia, appreciate you, bro.
Kind of just like go crazy.
Nut. He was.
Chat, I'm gonna grab a water real quick before this game fully
He does
starts,
have
so
one
I'm
time,
good.
actually.
Give me a
The-
second.
The time hasn't passed.
some
No,
more.
that's true.
Yeah.
He gotta say it's 3 years until he hits his peak.
Yeah, he's gonna like. Bro, I'll be
That's
like
true.
30 by the time he's like in his prime.
I'm just trying to think of people that like.
Nosh, he should have won.
Yeah,
Really,
Nosh.
he
Well,
did.
it's because like if you just make montages, that's how people are like, oh, this guy's good. This guy's good.
Yeah, but like Nosh played with like everyone that was good. Like he should have won. Like he was good. He just never.
No,
did.
that is true. That is true.
He just like he never like he should have done better, but he just didn't.
All right, let's get it, bro.
I'm trying to think. There wasn't even like.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Either, I don't think he quit like.
Dang, this dude is still in the lobby.
Hammer season came out.
How long is this delay?
Yeah, he's playing down.
Wait, Oliver's fighting off spawn.
Tested.
Hold on.
Play slow, play slow.
Just waiting.
Oliver kills Eshu off spawn.
Someone's right on me. Hop in a bag. Straight in front of me. Straight in front of me. North.
Yeah, he has a 15-minute delay, bro.
Advantages. Yeah, I'm good. He's just chilling in there.
All right, NPin is finally going into the game. Hold
Gotta
on.
end it quick, bro.
I kind of want to watch NPin's off spawn more because
I'm running back and grabbing.
they should be conning Adrian and Ritual here. All right.
Jump here.
Hopefully this one's good. Hey, as soon as we can get in the replays, we'll be in the replay chat.
And then, okay, this is the weird one. Dude, is the river
Wait, let me make sure I get the replay code and everything too. Hold on.
I think it's too hard to make it to the river, actually. It's there. You could go river and go for close side, and I can just 50 chest. I mean, it really just depends what they're going to do. I guess we don't know. I didn't see them jump with us. See them?
Go.
Oh, that's dope. It's a strat.
All right, chat. Game 1 off spawn between Agers and Ritual versus NPen.
Good to drop. No, they're on our left.
All right.
No, they're in front of. They're above us, actually. Is that an AR?
How much did you get from that ad? If you don't mind me asking, I don't even know, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even look at.
Really high up. Really high up.
I haven't even looked at my Twitch revenue stuff in a long time, bro. I don't even lie to you. Cause like I stopped streaming for a while, so I don't even know. Who's Higgs playing with? Higgs is playing with nobody. Higgs is not playing.
There's two teams. I guess they 50 the thing on us. Kid on the hill.
But chat, can we get into replays already? Wait, say you swear we can get into replays already. What the heck? What just happened? Wait. Why did my replay code just copy so weird? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Bro, you can actually get into replays so fast now. Yeah, 5 minutes for replays is insane. You can get in so fast. All right, let's see what the off-spawn situation is looking like. Dang, we're like kind of behind almost too. Oh wait, Booga and Craze are playing. All right, Booga and Craze are playing. So there's one of our questions answered. Let's see. I guess we can keep this on Agers and Ritual for a little bit off spawn while we see their off spawn fight. And then we can switch. Oops, let me not spoil nothing here. Peter, yeah, we'll watch Peter and them off, but like I don't know if I don't think Peter's gonna be conned off spawn, right? Yeah, Peter and Pollo uncon. Where's Cold and Veno? Alright, we'll check Cold and Veno too. We'll see if they do anything. Oh yeah, Kanada's conned off spawn too. We actually have like a decent amount of off spawn fights to watch. Hold on. Where's Kanada Rapid? Alright, well, we'll start off by checking everybody that's conned. Wait, Kanada's gonna shout out the sky. Hold on now. Alright, Kanada with the MK, he's good. He also gets the mythic chest. This SMG fries, doesn't it, chat? I swear this SMG is nice. Wait, Yamzo gets a kill in the feed too. I forgot. Wait, Josh and Yamzo are conned. Oh, did he just kill somebody out the sky? I think he killed someone out the sky. Who's landing Wonky Land? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Curve and Shadow currently have Wonky Land fully unconned. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna wait to see if anybody's fighting. Let's just do a little Cold and Veno check for a little bit here. Chat, do I need to turn up the game volume or is it good? Yes or no? Turn it up or no? All right, Cold and Veno. Don't know how much they're going to turn it up. All right. I'll turn it up a little bit. I'll turn it up to like, I'll put it like there. I'll put it at like 26. All right. I'm gonna make sure we're like fully updated on replays too. Are Kingling and Brazil King the same? Nah. They're two completely different people. All right, let's see here. Agers and Ritual did not end up fighting off spawn so far. Did NPen already leave the drop? Yeah, NPen and Jack are like out there. Demus is still right there. Let's do a Peterbot and Pollo loot check. All right, Peter and Pollo loot check. Peter currently has no shotgun. Pollo has decent loot. They're rocking the same skin though. Okay, same skin for Peter and Pollo. Josh and Yamzo do look like they got fully uncontested. So they're definitely looking good. Booga and Craze fully uncon. Veno and Cold not fighting either. Alright. It's going to be a good game one, bro. Pretty much. Wait, where's Kanada at? Wait, did Kanada die? Oh, no, Kanada and Rapid are alive. Alright, Rapid got one kill. Rapid got one kill, but didn't wipe the whole duo, but they're also still alive, too. Pretty much all of our big names are alive right now. Where's Acorn and Bolts? Oops, didn't mean to click on that. Let's see. Acorn and Bolts are uncontested as well. Dang. There's like no Like, none of our big name teams are really fighting off spawn game number 1 here. Alright, I want to see what Cold and Veno are going to do here. I want to see how Cold and Veno play this off spawn situation, since there is other people here. Like, you have Ozone. Are they just going to look for Surge on this, or are they actually going to try to maybe aggress something here? Do I think Rap is the best player in the world at the moment? Probably not, no. He has an argument for being the best IGL on NA right now. Or maybe even in the world. You can make an argument that he's the best IGL in the world right now, but... Best player? I don't know if I would say all that. Alright, Muzz and Curly are good. Acorn and Bolts are good. Oh, where did Peter and Pollo go? Hold on. Peter and Pollo are... Okay. He's a snake? Oh, yeah, he's definitely a snake, but... Alright, Peter gets a shotgun now, has the SMG. Pollo rocking AR pump. 6 minis, 3 bigs for Peter, 3 bigs for Pollo with the shield mist. Okay, nobody really fighting so far. Early in game number 1. Let's do a little Acorn and Bolts check. Alright, Acorn and Bolts also just looking for Surge here. How many people are alive still? We still got... What is that? 88 people alive. Wow. Stacked game number 1. Alright, let's see how Peter and Pollo get their Surge. One of the things that Peter and Pollo really struggled with last week was Surge in jetpacking. So... let's see what they've done over the week to improve at that. Hold on, Pollo shooting at somebody. Pollo in a little Surge base here, rocking the AR. Doesn't look like Peter wants to rock the sniper this week. Probably a good decision if you guys were watching Peter last week with those snipes. Those snipes were not it. Alright, Cooper and Sphinx are good. The Ritual went off spawn. They didn't really end up fighting. I don't think... yeah, they didn't end up fighting. Inpen and Jack just ended up dipping. So Aegis and Ritual are good. Solid loop for them as well. Pretty much doing the exact same strategy for Surge that they did last week too. They're just going to sit in the POI. Ritual will look for stuff. They'll probably be in here for a while. Alright. Reet and King. 0 kills for both of them, but they're looking good as well. Lots of people still alive here. Acorn and Bolts rotating in. They're good. Shadow and Curve are good. Booga's fighting? Where's Booga at? Oh, Booga is fighting. Hold on. They're not really fighting. They're just lurking out on some people here. Veno and Cold look like they're good. Let's get a Saya. What's good, bro? Alright. Oh, Sniper didn't even spawn. That's why Peter doesn't have it? Okay. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably best for them, bro. Let's see the Cold aim here. What's good, Gand? What's good, bro? How you doing, man? Dang, nothing really happening in the early game so far. Wait, Muzz and Curly versus Chris and Drew here. First potential fight. Peter and Pollo are camping. I mean, I don't know if I would call it camping. I think they're looking for some Surge. Hold on, is Peter and Pollo still in the same spot? Yeah, they are. Wait, are they camping a house? Hold on, I'm actually curious. Maybe they are camping a house. No, they're looking for Surge. I was about to say, there's no way they're just sitting there doing nothing. Alright, back to this fight. Ready for the Veno and Cold domination this year? Hey, it could all start today, man. Today could be day 1 of that. Alright, this fight isn't going to lead to much, it looks like. Veno and Cold still there. Which game? This is game number 1, chat. Game 1. Alright, so it looks like Cold is the one that's going for more of the Surge, while Veno is going to refarm. Okay. Boogie and Cray still alive. Where did Peter and Pollo go, chat? Oh, there they are. They're still in the same spot, too. Alright, Peter Pollo. How they looking in terms of, I mean, they're almost center zone here. Rapid and Kanata are center zone, though. Chat, remember, it is 4 points per elimination. 4 points for every single elim you get. Fragging is heavily rewarded in this tournament, but at the same time, fighting is not the greatest for Surge. Rapid and Kanata, yeah, Rapid and Kanata are the new duo. Is Cole gonna take a little 50-50 balloon fight here? Dang, we really don't got much action at all in this mid game so far, chat. Let's see. Aegis and Ritual still in their POI as expected. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Hold us some damage on the Booga, though. Fries Booga. Booga's first to pop is big. Who do you think is going to win? I got Icar and Bolts this week. I'm believing in Peter and Poyo. One last week of Peter and Poyo belief here. I'm giving it one more week. I want to see what their surge is looking like. How's their tags looking? This is game number 1. Wait, can one of the mods update the command, please? So it says game number 1. Booga needs to wrap it up. All right, we're just hating, bro. Booga gets tagged and we're saying he got to wrap it up. Wasn't Curlier still in a little bit of an engagement here, kind of. I mean, I guess they're just boxed up next to each other. Thank you, Choppy. All right, Josh and Yamzo. Where's Clicks? Clicks is not playing this week. No Clicks this week. All right, let's see. We'll stay on Cold here since there's a good amount of people around him and he's in the storm. Because Veno is Veno just boxing up somewhere else, or is he still refarming? Veno's still refarming. So Cold is just sitting in the Surge base while Veno pretty much refarms. That looks like their strat so far. That's some good damage out of them. Hey, at the end of the day, we know who the damage ratio king is. Wait, Booga though. Hold on. Booga's a little bit close to Veno over there. What's Booga planning on doing over there? Hold on. Okay, Booga's just popping a med kit. All right, both of them just popping med kits. They're good. Peter's still in the same spot. Who's Booga with? Booga's playing with Craze. Booga and Craze are still currently playing. Chad, did Booga and Craze split up for BR, or is it just for EWC? Like, is Booga going to be playing with King in the future now, or no? I actually forgot. All right, Cold's going to pop a med kit. Let's see. EWC's with King? Okay, that's what I thought. Why would they split in one game mode? I mean, a lot of duos aren't playing with their normal... Like, a lot of people play with different BR duos than EWC duos, you know? All right, Peter's rocking an SMG. Poyo's going to rock the AR. Aegis and Ritual still in their POI. Cold and Veno are still there. Booga's still there. Let's see what Kanata and Rapids loose looking like. They split for everything? Okay, that makes sense. Calling it now the Lion 20 kill win. All right, we can finally do a surge check, chat. 152 above for Rapid and Kanata. Might have to look at them a bit. Peter and Poyo, what's the surge looking like? Give me something to believe in. 165, okay. Not the greatest, not the worst. Veno and Cold. I think they're going to be solid on Surge, Veno and Cold. Yeah, 349 above for Veno and Cold here. That's really good. Okay, who else do we got to check? Check Muzz and Curly. 135 above. Aegis and Ritual. Aegis and Ritual were doing really good on Surge last week, like every single game. Only 161 above. Okay, a lot of people are not that far above right now. All right, let's see what Peter and Poyo plan to do. Can you restart stream? Just popped in and don't want to miss out. Yeah, I got you, bro. Let me just restart the stream real quick. I got you. All right, let's see what Peter's aim is looking like here for the Surge. 189 above. So it looks like one of them got some tags on somebody. Wait, Muzz and Curly are going to jetpack on their right. Does any of them see it? All right, Peter sees it now. Peter's going to get a nice 32 damage shot with the SMG. All right, 258 above. They did get some good tags. Now they just can't get hit back. What does that put Muzz and Curly Surge at, though? Muzz and Curly only 48 above. Oh, man. Is this first game? Yeah, this is first game. Yeah, if you get hit on your jetpack, that cooks you a lot. And they're on low ground here, so they don't even have elevation to look at anybody. They do pull zone, though, so not the worst thing for them. Cold and Veno's still in the storm. Let's see, who else is storm playing here? Some EU players. This Jezzy guy ends up going down. To Agers, hold on, Agers takes somebody down. Wait, is this the classic Agers and Ritual? Dude, was this duo not literally doing this exact same thing last week as well? How do they always find a kill in Storm after POI right here? Is it because people go for this vending machine? I swear they do this consistently every single game. Like, this is exactly what they were doing last week, too. Peter and Pollo pulled dead center zone. I didn't even realize that. Wow, all right. Peter and Pollo, great zone for them game 1. Cannon and Rapid, 185 above. Let's see. What does Cold and Veno Surge look like now? Dude, this Proxy guy is 1 HP in front of Cold right here. Wait, he dies. Veno gets the kill as well. Wait. I mean, that is the freest 2 kills they could have got right now. Look how good their Surge is. 585 above in 8 points for them, just like that. Dang, Boogie gets a kill in the feed as well. Alright. I like the Surge playing so far for them. See what Peter and Poyos is looking like. 389 above, solid for them as well. Still 77 people alive, chat. This game is so stacked. Alright, everybody's rotating in here. Let's see how much damage Rapid and Kanata take on this wingsuit. 307 above. Let's see how much it drops here. They're not going to get tagged at all. Alright, good little rotate from them. Threats kills Acorn in the feed. Hold on, Acorn goes down. Where are they at? They could be... Nope, that's Osid. I don't know where Acorn's at here. There's so many people alive, chat. Holy. Alright, Veno and Cold get in as well. Wait, this isn't their Surge, right? This is not updated yet. Alright, yeah, they're 500 above. Veno and Cold. Pop of the med kits here. Looks like they didn't take any damage while getting in. Alright, who pulls Nux zone? Agers and Ritual, man. Man, they just been playing so well so far. Alright. 265 above for them. The thing that I said they struggled with was Surge and their wingsuit. So if they wingsuit here, let's see how much damage they end up taking. Probably going to wait a little bit to do it, though. Jack is going to go down. Henpen gets fried as well. Is Bolts alive still, chat? I don't see Bolts on this map. I do still see Booga. Crazy and Creon getting in. Threats over there. Muzz is good. Chris and Drew, diminished. Alright. Let's see how they end up making this rotate. They're probably going to look for Surge for a little bit. I mean, can they even see any of these people right here? Let's see. Any kill opportunities for them. There is so many people that are be gliding in. 400 above. Can't find the kill on Salt, even though he's 1 HP and 1 HP. Blake goes down. Craze is going up in the air. These guys are relatively weak around him as well. All right, let's see. How much damage do they take on their wingsuit here? 422 above, chat. Remember that. They're currently 422 above. All right, Pollo got hit once, I think. Okay. Peter got hit a little bit. Not bad. It's not bad. Okay, 350 above still. Wait, Ritual went down. It's just Agers. What in the world happened to Ritual? Agers is dead. Or Ritual is dead. Wow, okay. Rapid gets a kill in the feed, and then Rapid ends up going down as well. Where are these fights at? Hold on. Kanata's 1 HP. What in the world is happening? Is Kanata gonna be able to... Wait, Kanata's gonna die to Storm. Bro, Kanata almost just died to Storm. He's only 5 HP, 27 above. Rapid ends up going down. Kanata forced to play as a solo now as well. Acorn and Bolts are full dead too. Wow. Alright. Kanata alive as a solo here. Not looking the greatest on their Surge. Where did Cold and Veno go? There's Cold and Veno. Alright, 649 above for them. Cold and Veno are chilling. Oh, Veno's skin finally loaded in too. Alright, let's see how they make this rotate here. Back zone rotate here. Peter and Pollo gliding in the air as well. Veno gets hit a little bit. They're so far above on Surge, though. Good rotate out of them. Good rotate. Didn't take too much damage. And they're together. Okay. Not bad. Let's see. See Kanata as a solo here. Clicks and Higgs win this. Yeah, bro. Yamza goes down in the feed. Kanata is 70 below as a solo. Kanata's got to find something right now. Veno gets a kill into Josh. Hold on. Peter and Pollo. 332 above. Is Peter about to look for something on Crazy here? He thought about it. He doesn't want. I wonder how aggro he wants to get on this. They're chilling on Surge. Creon and Crazy are spraying them, though. All right, first rotating zone, chat. First rotating zone. 48 players alive. Reet's above him. I think, is Reet a solo? I don't even know. Decent zone for them already. All right, let's cycle through some people here. Wait, actually, I want to see their wingsuit rotate real quick. Visuals and Braids currently trying to play height as well. Is Peter and Pollo going to go for height? Are they going to build up for it? Or are they going to just stay on the mountain here? Looks like they're not going to build up for it. Peter's got a lot to prove this week. Oh, yeah, 100%. Going for the potential pre-edit play here. Takes down Demus, EU player. We know he can't hold the walls. Wait, Peter kind of gets stuck in a cone, though. Peter gets stuck in a cone, and Peter's going to go down. Peter goes down to Booga. Booga takes down Peterbot. And just like that, Pollo left alive as a solo here. Now, wait. Hold on. He's gonna... Nah, there's no way he can get Peter here. Pollo left alive as a solo. Crazy still going for his wall. Pollo has to go out. Yeah, I mean, that is just... that was a good refresh, but then he just gets caught in a cone. And now Pollo being forced to solo clutch here. Aegis is still solo clutching as well. Cash Cup winner from last week. Where is... Veno and Cold. 4 kills for Veno and Cold here. I kind of want to stick on them a little bit to see their first end game together. 47 builds for Cold and 93 for Veno. Very good loadout for them as well. Did Pollo cone him? I don't know whose cone that was. Was that Pollo's cone, chat, or no? Veno gets a nice back shot onto Batman Joe there. Cold just has to follow the rotates. Let's watch Fragger Cold here. Let's see what Fragger Cold can get done. 300 wood on him. Kind of getting spread a little bit from height here. Cold looks like he might be looking for something, though. Is Cold about to make a little solo height play here? Where is Veno at? Wait, is Veno going for it? Okay, Veno's going for it too now. And Cold and Veno going for the high ground take in game number 1. Only 9 builds for Cold, though. He's going to need to refresh. Veno only has 24 builds. But Veno and Cold on the high ground, game number 1. Let's see who else is still alive. Muzz and Curly still alive. 3 kills for Curly. Their last tournament together. Aegis goes down in the feed. Braids and Visual is still alive. They just got their height taken from them, though. King and Reet still alive. 2 kills for Reet. Ozone. Booga's left alive as a solo here. Simple. I think Pollo might have died. Let me see. Did Pollo end up going down? Pollo. No, Pollo's still alive. Solo clutching as well. We can check out the Pollo solo clutch here. 14 builds for Pollo. 0 kills on him, though. 26-point game 1 for Peter and Pollo so far. Not the greatest, not the worst. Has no white health as well. This is some of his old edits, though, so he's slowly going to climb through the layers here. Pretty solid solo clutch from Pollo so far. If he's able to get a refresh, he can make something big out of this game, but he can't get trapped in any of these back layers here. King's going to get a kill in the feed. Pollo just still... It's, let me see. Veno and Cold. Veno and Cold still on the high ground. 4 kills for them. A potential game 1 win for Cold and Veno here. Their first Div Cup Finals lobby together. Visuals is 1 HP right here. Cole's trying to get in. Not able to do it so far, though. That 0 ping's not helping him too much. 0 builds on him, though. They both have 0 builds. They're double 0 builds for Veno and Cold here. Muzz and Curly running through the low ground layer. Minish alive. Visuals alive. King and Reed. Cooper, Wagers. Pollo's still alive as a solo. Pollo's still alive as a solo here, looking for any siphon. I don't know how he hasn't found any kills, and he's still been alive this whole time. Muzz and Curly, a healthy duo alive down here. Pollo gets a kill into Muzz, though. Pollo gets a siphon. There's a bunch going down. Did Pollo just find all 3 of these kills right here? Don't tell me. Oh my gosh. Pollo only ends up with 1. Curly has 6 kills as a solo. Muzz and Curly looking really good in this game so far. Cold and Veno ended up finding the refresh that they needed. 10 total builds on Cold, though. I think Veno has no mats. Yeah, 0 builds for Veno. 3 for Cold. We'll stay on them here. top 6 scenario. 4 teams alive, 6 players. Curly's gonna finally end up going down. Reed takes down Curly. Old duos versus each other. Cole's gonna get a decent little map refresh there. 28 total builds for him. Wonder if he's got to give some to Veno, right? Give some to Veno. And this is gonna be a 2v2. We got Reed and King. And a 2v2 versus Veno and Cole. Reed going for the piece. Hold on, Zoneware's here for Reed. Hold on, Reed. Oh, if Reed's pump was reloaded. I thought he was about to hit a max pump right there. This is a nice build fight that we got. King and Reed, 2 Zoneware's players going up against Veno and Cold. And King and Reed are gonna end up getting the 8-kill win in game number 1. Wow. That was a fun end game right there. Veno and Cold still get a top 2 though. I mean, dang. All right, let's see what the leaderboard looks like. Leaderboard after game number 1 is Reed and King in first place. 97 total points for them. 8-kill win. Cold and Veno in second with a 6-kill second. Muzz and Curly in third. Batman Joe in fourth. Visuals and Braze in fifth. Chris and Drew in sixth. Day in seventh. Slepsy in eighth. Peter and Pollo in ninth. 2 kills, seventh for them. These very good solo clutch from Pollo though. If Peter didn't get caught in that cone, could have been a better game, but it is what it is. Chance in 10th. Cooper and Sphinx 11th. Booga Craze in 12th. Ager's Ritual in 19th. Rapid Kanata 21st. Threats and Raz 28th. Josh and Yamzo 33rd. 40th place for Acorn and Bolts. Not the greatest start for them. Bucky and Zen 48th. Wow. A new prediction? Oh yeah, hold on. Did we let me make sure that I paid out the prediction. Let me see. That was a Cold and Veno win for the prediction. All right, let's see, chat. Let's do. Let me see. All right, we haven't seen this in a while. Let's do does Peterbot and Pollo top 3 as a duo, chat? Or if they do they get a top 3 this game, chat? Yes or no? We're making a new prediction right here, chat. I'll give you guys some time to vote on it. Do Peter and Pollo top 3 this game? Yes or no, chat? Vote on the prediction. I'll make sure that we don't have any ads towards the end game here. If you guys on the YouTube stream, you want to vote on the prediction, come over to the Twitch stream. Oh, wow, we already got Oliver OG dying off spawn. I forgot how.
This is why I need a suction, bro. Saw that, Dexter?
Oliver's already coping about needed a macro here.
All right.
All right, let me check when we can get into next game and make sure that I get the code for next game as well.
Say again?
Like we take over a Minish tower.
No, we definitely could. I was thinking that when we were talking about it.
All right.
Free farm and stuff.
Yeah. No, we need it. We need somewhere
there we
3
go.
that, and then it's red.
All right.
Red.
Check what clicks is coming. What do you mean?
Up in there.
Clicks is not playing right now, chat. Clicks is not playing.
You can just get max gold and installed. Just to go to gas and come back.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, rough game 1 for
Nope.
Strips and snips. He goes like straight down like the you said that
a lot of different people for sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so.
Yeah, with bros, so we go some of that.
Pollo would do better with Rapid or something.
They're not.
I mean,
They might get a gun or no. Yeah,
yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see how they do after this. Yeah, it has been game. It's been 1 game, bro. It's been 1 game. We still got 5 games left. Does Npin realize that he's not showing his screen here?
Nice.
All right, Oliver's dead.
Maybe maybe go back there early.
All right, we should be able to get into replays pretty soon, though. I'm pretty sure, chat.
You can get that side.
All right, I think we can literally get into replays right now. Like as soon as Npin gets in game, we should be able to get into replays. Let's see. All right, vote on the prediction, chat. Vote on the prediction. I give you guys some time to vote on it. Do Peter and Pollo top 3 this game? Yes or no? Clicks just got dunked on. Is crazy. All right, skip a little bit ahead here because I don't know how many people are actually going to be fighting off spawn. We'll see though. Maybe Aegis and Rich will make a more aggro play onto them. All right. Let's see the off spawn situations. Aegis and Ritual have not fought anybody yet. Kanata still alive. Veno and Cold still alive as well. Wait, let's see if Cold gets a kill at this guy here. Cold's got to be looking with this MK, right? Good tag. Cold does get a kill onto Electro. Does he get the full kill, though? Finds a kill off this guy into Electro, but interested to see if he gets the full kill. Let's see. Where's Electro at? What game is this? This is game number 2. Yeah, vote on the prediction, chat. If you guys haven't already, vote on the prediction. Do Peter and Pollo top 3 this game, yes or no? Bucky gets a kill in the feed. All right, let's see. Why is there a decent amount of people here at Lethal Labs game number 2? We got whoever this guy is in Cash. And Stifferooni's pulling up as well. Hold on. Is Peter potentially conned here? Hold on, let me make sure I close the prediction. Just in case something happens here. Free lick for Peter and Pollo. Wait, where's Pollo at? I need to make sure one of them are not about to get lurked on here. Where's Stifferooni at? Oh, hold on now. Hold on now. This is potentially bad for one of them. Do they know, chat? Do they know? The lurk play? Yeah, nah, the lurk play is looking a little scary. Peter's 9th? Yeah, Peter's 9th after game 1. Pollo pretty much solo clutched most of their points, though. Alright, let's see. We'll go back to them in a second. Josh and Yamzo look like they're good. Booby and Craze look like they're good. Did Cold get his kill? Cold did not get his kill. Electro did end up getting res, so some surge for them, but no kill points. Let's see. Wait, Kanata and Rapid. Hold on. Kanata and Rapid getting a little aggro here. Hold on. Let me see the little Rapid full piece. I swear he just full piece amplifies. Not editing on him, though. Kanata gets hit for 100. Rapid does some good damage back. Rapid's going to pop the mist. Kanata's going to go in as well. 2v2 versus Amplify and Lores. Kanata's going for walls here. Rapid's going for a lurk play, misses the pump, gets a nice 46 tag, but gets hit for a good amount back. That's an evil lurk, yeah. Hold on, let me see if they're still there. I think they're starting to go out. Wait, Kanata gets a kill. Kanata gets a kill on the Amplify. 1 kill on the board for them. Plus 4 points as well. They can either camp the card or they can aggro on this if they want. Come on, Kanata and Rapid. Playing aggro this game. Rapid's getting in this. Wait, didn't we just see these guys next to Peter and Pollo? How in the world did they get over here already? I swear I just saw that summon guy next to Peter. Oh, it's Peter? Okay, we'll see if he gets lurked on. Peter and Pollo are gone. Peter and Pollo are gone from there. Rapid Kanata doesn't make much sense. It's a real duo. Yeah, it's a real duo, man. Kanata's just going to go back into that frag Nada role. And, I mean, they're just going to see how they do. I mean, I feel like Rapid is also just trying out a bunch of different teammates, though, until he finds out what works, you know? So, I mean, you can't really blame him for that. Love the videos. Thank you, bro. Hey, chat, we are 70 followers away from 18,000 followers. Follow the stream if you guys are new. Thank you, Lloyd, for the follow. Collids with the follow. Oleg with the follow. Thank you, guys, bro. Vex with the follow. Thank you. Thank you for all the new followers, bro. 80 followers away from 60 followers away now. Appreciate you guys, man. From 18K followers. If you guys are on the YouTube stream, also, make sure you guys sub up to the YouTube stream. Wait, Peter and Pollo, hold on. Why are Peter and Pollo getting keyed here? Where's Pollo at? Pollo definitely on there to help, though. Peter gets hit for a good amount of damage, though. They have White's Pollo as a medkey. It's definitely going to have to go give that to Peter. This has been a lot more of a aggressive mid-game in game number 2. Hold on. Peter's going up now. Peter doesn't even want to pop the medkit. How did we get in this situation here? They've taken a lot of damage in this fight. I don't know how much damage they've done back, but I've already seen Peter take at least 100 damage. Probably more like 150 to be honest. He's probably not going to give Peter the medkit here. The extra 40 health. All right, there you go. There's the medkit. Peter's going to pop the medkit now. Get back to 180 at least. When's the first FNCS major? April, I'm pretty sure. It's going to be weird, man. We're about to be, it's going to be, because this season doesn't end until like March 17th. And then the first FNCS starts like, I think it's like early April. Does anybody know the exact date of when the first FNCS starts? Who won game 1? Reet and King won game 1. What game is this? Game number 2. Game number 2. April 6th? Oh, wow. So, yeah, we're only going to have, like, what? April 10th? Okay, so it's somewhere in the first week of April. We're only going to have, like, 3 weeks of the new season until FNCS starts? That's going to be weird. I mean, these div cups really matter then. All right, doesn't look like Peter and Poyo are going to end up fighting this team right now. Cold and Veno are chilling. Boog is chilling. Yamzo's chilling. Acorn and Bolts, who died early last game, are... Wait, Adrian and Ritual potentially in a fight here? Adrian and Ritual doing their classic lurking in the storm play here. EU player again. Wait, Reed just died to himself in the feed. Hold on, I kind of want to check what happened to Reed. Oh, okay. Reed's good. I don't know what happened to him. Here's what happened to Reed. I mean, he's alive, so maybe it was fall damage, but he's good now. Dude, I keep thinking that Peter and Poyo are fighting somebody here, but there's literally just a team directly under them. How long are they just going to let this team sit directly under them? Hey, man, all I'm saying is old Peter and Poyo would not have let these guys just sit in a box under them with a gray pump. Like, old Peter and Poyo are getting these guys out the lobby. What happened to them, man? This is not the Peter and Poyo I know. All right, Adrian Ritual still over here. Is Fizzin? Nah. You think Peter needs to go for hype more? And the end game, probably. Dude, I think Reed's thing is just bugged here because he is not dying. Wait, Reed did just die. What is Reed doing? Does Reed just have no whites or what? Okay, there's bandages here, but there's also a team here as well. Okay, Reed's good. Different surge can't key. Hey, man. Old Peter and Poyo would have keyed no matter what. That's all I'm gonna say. Right. Hold on. Reed and King, though. Game 1 winners in an awkward situation right here. Do they actually have... Wait, they both have no whites. I gotta get to the vending machine here. All right, I think they're gonna get to the patch up. Demus dies to himself in the feed. All right, King gets 3 medkits. They're good. All right, let's see. Where is Cold and Veno? Where's the website to check leaderboard? Fortnite Tracker. Just look up Fortnite Tracker and you should be able to find it. Who's King? He was a Zone Wars kid before, but he's like started coming up in comp recently. I mean, he's always been like mid in comp, but he never had like the greatest teammate options until now. Oh, there's Acorn and Bolts. I was looking for them earlier. Dude, why can I not click on them? Okay, there we go. Demus dives to himself in the feed. Look, you're excited for the leaderboard or the end game? Yeah, no, exactly, bro. Dude, the end game, like right now, the mid game has been going by a little bit slow. Aegis gets a kill in the feed, though. Hold on. Where's Aegis in the mat? Of course, they're just in their POI, bro. They do this every single game. I'm telling you guys. They always find a kill here without fail every single game. They'll just sit in their POI for the whole game if they need to. What in the world is going on here? Like, how long are we going to let this happen for? All right, Peter and Poyo finally going to have to move. Did Booga die? Now Booga's still alive. Booga's right here. Booga and Cray's still alive. Well, where is Booga's guns? Is this a visual glitch, chat, or maybe he's just transferring meds? He's probably just transferring meds, right? Okay, yeah, he is. It's like, I know Booga's not rocking no guns right now, right? All right, these guys finally forced to move. Is Peter and Pollo gonna aggro them, or are they just gonna let them run away? Looks like they'll just let them run for now. Very quiet mid game. Wait, the balloon's rotating in. Hold on. Don't tell me the balloon's about to grief them here. All right, they're good. They're good, but they have to rotate in. Good zone for Veno and Cold. Kanata also in the POI there. Who else in the storm over here? Aminished, Blake, Osid. Of course, Agers and Ritual are back there. Reet and King are still looking good. Shadow and Curve. Oh my goodness. All the way up there. Oh, this is not good. 63 below for Peter and Pollo in game number 2. I mean, like, what was their plan? We saw them take a bunch of damage in that fight, and then they just sat above the team, looked for Surge, and didn't find anything. That is... Ooh, all right, we'll probably have to stay on them here. Hold on, we'll do a quick little check around to see how other people's Surge is looking, but we're probably gonna have to stay on them. How's King's Surge looking here? All right, Reed's 200 above. Cold and Veno are 300 above. Yeah, we're gonna have to stay on Peter here, bro. Wait, hold on, Acorn and Bolts are fighting. Wait, where did Peter just go? Oh, here they are. 38 below. We got to get either some AR tags here, or we got to make an aggro play. But we haven't found any tags so far. Wait, Ritual's rotating in. Maybe the old trio could help Peter out here with the Surge. Not finding anything, and Pollo gets fried by Velo in the storm. 141 below. Veno's new Surge plan is damn near perfect. Yeah, I mean, I've loved Veno's Surge plan so far. Agers and Ritual, obviously. The team that I haven't liked still, though, is Peter and Pollo. I mean, Peter and Pollo now just going to resort back to W King while they're 145 below. Is it too little too late, though? Should they have done this earlier to veer when they were directly under them? Peter's going to try to zero ping some of these walls, get some of the edits. Pollo's going to hit for a lot on the side here, but Peter gets a good return damage. 82 below still, though. Peter's just going to jump in, miss the pump shot. Veer is weak. Peter, I mean, they're not even winning this box fight necessarily. 4 above, takes down Veer, though. There is 1 kill for them on the board. Okay, they do get a kill. But at what cost? What is their Surge going to be looking like still once it pops up again? How many whites do they got still? All right, Pollo's going to get to heal back up here. They have to rotate into the zone. They still have decent mats, but... yeah, 18 below for them still. They probably have to aggro Kyson right here, right? But they can't take any damage back. Peter's going for the wall. Pollo as well. They're just going to try to double run in on him while not taking any damage back. Peter's going for the full piece. It's now turning into a storm fight when they're 2 below. Peter kind of just needs Kyson to 50-50 him here. Hits a 100 tag on him. Gets hit for a little bit back. And they're 70 above now. They do get 2 kills on the board. But still, only 70 above. That's not going to hold well for them. They also got to rotate in here. What's Peter's mats looking like? 99 builds for Peter, 97 for Pollo. Decent, not the greatest. What's the wingsuit rotate look like here? Chris and Drew potentially in a great opportunity to spray them out the sky here. Pollo is really weak. They end up getting in. Only 29 above, 6 above. 62 below, just like that. That's how fast this Surge can flip. Is this game 2? Yeah, this is game number 2. Wow, and they're getting taked now. Peter and Pollo getting taked by Surge in game number 2. 62 below for them. They probably just have to jump on another team. Is it going to be Acorn and Bolts who they decide to jump on? Unless somebody's going to give them free Surge here, they're going to have to jump on somebody. And they're going to go for a hectic play over here on potentially Rapid. Virgo's right next to them too, though. And Rapid's going to run in their box, and Peter's going to take him down. And then Peter's going to die to Surge. Poyo, only one left alive, 150 below. Are they even going to get the full kill? They're not even going to... Okay, I think Peter might have got the full kill at least, but... Peter and Poyo are going to go down early once again. Or not once again, but this game's a Surge. All right. How's everybody else looking here? How are some of our top teams from last game looking like? Let's see the rotate from Cold and Veno here. 270 above. Jetpacking in from Veno. 300 above. They go up somehow in damage. How are they going up so much damage here? Their Surge is so bad. Yeah. They don't care. They're just keying. I mean, they're keying because their Surge is bad. Like, they weren't keying before that. There was literally a team directly under them, and they were not keying them. So, I mean... Like, I can't say that they're just keying because they don't care. They clearly care. They're just not getting nothing done. Let's see Aegis and Ritual here. Only 50 above for Aegis and Ritual as well. 24 above now. Okay, for a team that I was just hyping up a bunch for being good on Surge, I don't know what just happened to their Surge. Peter needs an IGL so badly. I mean... Chat, do we think the only way Peter can ever fix his Surge problems here is if he gets with an IGL or what? Aegis and Ritual, though, taking some more damage. That's the last thing they need to do. Yes. Yes. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, 112 above for them. Wait, Veno kind of gets cracked here. What's their Surge look like after that? So 263 above. He will learn it. How much more time are we giving him to learn it, though? Like, I feel like we've been in this new Surge for a while now, chat. Like, I know Peter and Poyo haven't been playing that much, but we'll give them some time this tournament. You know, we're only on game 2. I'm not going to overreact too much yet. I don't want to start my overreactions yet. All right, Veno and Cold have to make a pretty far rotate here. What's your mats looking like? 68 builds for Cold, 117 for Veno. Is Veno going to try to play height here? Let me find out if Veno's trying to come to NA and instantly become the height team. Veno kind of gets fried, though. Veno takes about 70 damage, carrying the pistol here. King is 1 HP into the sky right here. Reet is 1 HP back zone. How in the world did Reet get in this situation up here? Reet's going to have to jetpack off of height here on 3 HP. No way Reet lives this, right? Nobody shoots Reet, and he's able to get in the box. Wow. Okay, that is insane. Wait, Veno goes down. We skipped off of them for 2 seconds and Veno dies. Wait, can Cold get the res here? Cold's going for the res here. I don't even know who Veno ended up dying to. Did he have a Josh here? There's no way they just let Cold res this, right? Yeah, Josh and Yamzo. That is a tough team to have to fight off. Cold forced to be in a 1v2 situation here. Only 12 above now, too. Struggling on the Surge. And Cold and Veno are gonna go down to Josh and Yamzo. What is going on in game number 2? Okay, Reet and King are still alive. Muzz and Curly still alive as well. Both Peter and Poyo and Cold and Veno full dead. Reet is only on 3 HP and he's making a play for high ground here. I respect it, man. Look how much HP both of them have for whites. King has 5 white HP. Reet has 3 and they're playing high ground. If they take 1 tick of storm, they're both dead. Reet's just gonna tarp ahead though. Shadow and Curve rotating in here. Let's see who else is still alive in this lobby. Let's see Acorn and Bolts, man. Acorn and Bolts got to do something this game. Struggled last game. Looking for redemption this game. 20 points for them. Gold pump for Bolts here. Acorn's just going to continue to slowly tarp them in here. Interested if they make a play for height or not here. Let's see. Virgo is still alive. Curve and Shadow still alive. Fully on call and wonky land for them. Only 36 points so far. Yamzo and Josh still alive as well. I think they also had a rough game 1. Dude, Reet and King are still playing high ground with literally no health. Somebody just has to tag them, what, 4 times on height and they're dead? This is crazy confidence out of them. Game 1 winners just staying up. Muzz and Curly, though, still rotating in. 2 kills for Curly. Curly's been fragging out this tournament so far. I think he had like 7 game 1. They have been fragging. Who else is still alive here? Let's see. Acorn and Bolt still alive. Wait, is Acorn and Bolt finally going to look for it? All you have to do is... And King just instantly kills Bolts out of the sky for the siphon refresh that he needed. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me find out that this psycho height play is going to end up working out for them. Because King and Reet have 5 kills on height. And Reet finds a med kit as well. Wait, someone's looking for it though. Josh and Yamzo potentially looking for it. Yamzo's going to build up on him. I mean, King and Reet though, they play Zone Wars all day. They don't have very many mats. They don't have mats. They might have to give it up to Josh here. Yamzo's above them. Hits Josh for an 85 pump here. And they're going to end up having to give it up. And that is going to leave Muzz and Curly rotating in through the low ground. Reet, 0 builds on Reet. We'll stick on Reet here. Game 1 winner. King almost finds a kill though. King's looking for something. I think King might have found something on a Cooper here potentially. Double 0 builds for them. They have to get onto somebody. Curve and Shadow are healthy, but they take down one. Gets a max pump onto Shadow. Great refresh find right there. Reet ends up going down though. King forced to stay alive as a solo now. King's left alive as a solo. Curly's alive as a solo, but ends up going down. Repairs is still alive. Acorn's still alive, solo clutching as well. 14 builds for Acorn. Slowly trying to tarp in here. I think we still got, yeah, Josh and Yamzo on high ground. Lots of mats on them as well. This is their game to lose right now. King still alive as a solo. 258 wood for him. Decent amount of mats. Acorn ends up going down in the feed. Shadow goes down in the feed. 157 points currently in 2 games for Reet and King. I mean, King is slowly running out of builds though. Only down to 4 builds. Top 6 situation. King's going to end up going down. Eoxy goes down. Everybody is falling. And Josh and Yamzo on the high ground. Literally split up technically, what, 2 days ago now at this point? Decided to get back together. And they're now in a 2v2 situation versus Ozone. Josh, I don't think this tree is here. This tree might be a visual bug in replays. 21 builds though for Josh. They got the mat advantage. Josh going for some good pumps right here. Josh dropping down again. I mean, no cracks so far in the situation, but I think Madeline is pretty weak. Chat, who is this again right here? Who is Madeline Klein? Because I forgot which pro that actually is. Hold on, Josh going for the full piece on Yamza. I mean, these guys are just missing though. Josh finally takes down Ozone in a 2v1 situation. Wait, Josh goes down 1v1 in Josh and Yamzo. That's golden? Okay, wait. And Josh and Yamzo get a 7 elim win in game number 2. Dang. Good game. Good game. Yo, Choppy, can we low-key not do sub mode for this, and we can just ban people? Cause I don't want people to like, we'll just ban people if they spoil, you know? I don't have to do sub mode every single end game. We'll just ban people if they spoil. Reet and King in first place after 2 games. Oh, and I just spoiled something myself. All right, we're gonna pretend like we don't see that right there, chat. Muzz and Curly in second, Golden and Ozone in third, Vibes in fourth, Jason 5th, Josh in 6th, Cole and Veno in 7th, Aoxy in 8th, Visuals in 9th, and then Chris and Drew in 10th. Cooper and Sphinx in 12th, Peter and Pollo in 15th place, Adrius and Ritual in 16th, Virgo, Acorn, and Bolts. A lot of people are dudding right now. Booga and Craze, Rapid and Kanata, Bucky. Dang. This has been, wait, where did that put Josh and Yamzo in 6th? That's solid. That's very solid for them. All right, chat. Let me run the ad before this game starts. And what should be the prediction? Let me think of something. We can do a who places higher between a couple of teams. We'll do who places higher. We'll keep the same names on it, and then we'll add Reet and King. All right, chat. Vote on the prediction. Who places higher between? Oh, and wait, cancel that prediction. Hold on. I forgot that Reet and King ended up dying. Let me see. We'll do a who places higher prediction, and I'll add. We'll put Josh and Yamzo on there as the other team. And there we go. All right, chat. Vote on the prediction. Who places higher this game between Peter and Pollo, Cole and Veno, or Josh and Yamzo? Going into game number 3 here. Going into game number 3. All right. Let me make sure that I get the next game code. Yeah, we'll definitely check out what happened to Reed. Even though we kind of spoiled it, we'll still check out what happened to Reed. Wherever Josh and Yams are gonna split. Basically, Josh just said he wasn't having fun playing with the Yamzo, and so he was gonna drop him to play with Curve. But I think he realized a couple hours after that that's probably not the greatest decision, and they got back together. But yeah. All right, chat. We might be able to get into replays already. Hold on. Can we already get into replays? We need to see what happened to Reed here. If we can get into replays already. Let me check. All right, not yet. In a second, we'll be able to. In a second. All right, let's see. Yeah, not looking the greatest for my predictions right now, but I don't know if anybody was able to predict what has actually been happening so far. Let's see. All right, perfect timing, man. Literally perfect timing. Let's go. Ranking down to spawn. Yeah, I saw. I'm gonna have to see what happened to them though. Hold on. Let's see what happened to Reed and King here. All right. Reed and King. How in the world did they die off spawn? Did they die out the sky? I swear they're unconned, right? Or no, they are conned by Creon. I forgot that they're conned off spawn. Have they been killing them off spawn so far? I actually haven't even been watching. I swear they've been splitting until now, right? They're just gonna 50-50. Wait, King gets pickaxed. Reed only with a pistol. Wait, King got the shotgun. How did he die right there? Okay, Reed has a shotgun. Oh, and loses a pistol bloom fight. And first place is dead in this game. First place ends up going down. All right. First place is up for the taking now, chat. First place is up for the taking. Let's see. I finally can filter this by points too. So that means Ozone and Golden are in second place by 40. Curly and Muzz in third. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, chat. Like, I just feel like I don't know why Muzz and Curly are splitting. I swear they're a good duo. Let's see Colton Veno here. Controller, by the way. Yeah, no, that's a little tough right there. All right, let's see. What do Peter and Pollo decide to do this game for Surge? Where are Peter and Pollo on the leaderboard? Chat, what place is Peter and Pollo in right now? Like 15? They had an average placement of like 3.5 in eval final, so much potential. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. Like, I feel like they're gonna still top 5 this Div Cup finals today, and then they're just gonna split, which I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me. Ritual gets hit off spawn. Are we finally gonna get to see Ritual fight off spawn versus Npen here? Npen's pretty weak. Jack around 150 HP. 15th, yeah, that's rough. 15th for Peter and Pollo. Someone just gets rebooted over there. And Batman Joe instantly dies to Azures out of the sky as soon as he gets rebooted. Kanata gets a kill in the feed. Where is Kanata at? Kanata's over here. Oh. Hello? Replays? Oh, okay, we're good. Chad, do you guys think anybody splits after this tournament today or no? And who are you saying is going to split? I mean, Braid's going for a double one pump right here. Is he going to move? They know you're here, Braids. Yeah, Braid's just put himself in the worst position possible. 2v1 situation, 1 HP. Oh my gosh. That's bullying, bro. That is literally bullying right there. Kanata's going to end up taking him out. You guys think Peter and Pollo are gonna switch? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. They still got 4 games, chat. They got 4 games. Dude, Curve and Shadow still getting fully Unicon wonky land. Josh and Yamzo were good. We'll check out Cold and Veno. Dude, like their skin glitch, bro. I need to see the skins, man. Who's winning? Re and King are winning right now, but they died off spawn this game. All right, there we go. Thank you. All right, Cold and Veno going with the click skins. Boogie and Craze still alive. How bad do you think Peter and Pollo have to do before they split? That's the thing, because, like, dude, at the same time, they can just cope and say, like, they haven't been grinding and it's not an FNCS season, all that sort of stuff. But, like, I feel like eventually they just gotta face reality eventually, you know? Like, if they're doing bad, then they're doing bad. Good loadout for Peter this game, though. Gold pump, MK for him. Gold SMG for Pollo. The Clicks Qual, yeah, Clicks and Higgs got first in opens, but they can't play finals. They cannot play finals. All right. Interesting top 3 so far, Chad. This is what the leaderboard looks like if you guys are curious. King and Rhea in first, but they died. Ozone and Golden, Curly and Muzz, Chance and Batman Joe, and then Jace, and then Josh and Yamzo. What's good, Clean? What's good, bro? They won't do good enough in CS, but they're not doing good right now. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel too, but like, at the same time, like, I don't even know. Like, it's hard for me to see them doing bad in FNCS, but for how they're placing right now, like, it wouldn't be surprising, you know? Chat, like, what place do you guys think Peter and Pollo would get in FNCS if FNCS was, like, next week? Like, FNCS Grands, what place do you think they would get? Like, I don't even know if they 8th, 10th, probably top 3. Like, dude, they're just so hard to predict right now. Wait, where are they at? Let's see what they do for Surge this game. It's Peterbot, so like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, it's Peter and Pollo, like, the greatest duo of all time, but they've been... Wait, Muzz and Curly. Okay, that's solid damage for Peter right there. Only 18 damage with this MK, though, is like nothing, but... Dang, I did not know the long range was that bad on this. Where's Pollo at? Alright, Pollo sitting in the tower. Peter sitting in a bush. Dang, if this was old Surge, man, Peter and Pollo might have just jetpacked straight on Muzz's head right there. But they just can't play like that no more. Acorn and Bolt's gonna fly in. This guy added in Div 1 finals on EU. Yeah, I saw it get added for the last game of the day. That's kind of crazy. Acorn and Bolt's going for the deep rotate in here. This is a high glide from them, too. How did they even get this high? Hello? Alright, now they're gonna go down. Acorn's getting hit a decent amount, though. It takes about 70 damage. That's pretty big in this Surge. Alright. Peter and Pollo are still looking for Surge. Josh and Yamzo. Let's see. Agers and Ritual doing their classic strat. Threats and Rise. Haven't seen much of Threats and Rise this tournament. Only 4 points so far. Not the greatest showing from them right now. Let's see. Old and Veno in this POI by themselves. That is pretty rare. Kanata and Rapid. Gold pump for Kanata. Rapid letting Kanata rock the good loot. 1 kill for them as well. I think Rapid and Kanata are going to be looking pretty solid on Surge this game. Only 30 points in 2 games for them as well. Like, yeah, I know we're talking a lot about Peter and Pollo struggling, but I feel like there's a lot of teams struggling right now, you know? Like, we gotta give the criticism round to everybody. We can't just do it to only Peter and Pollo. Like, there's a lot of teams that have no points right now. We're only 2 games in though, so can't overreact too much yet. All right, Peter's gonna rock the SMG now. Okay, a little bit more of an aggressive loadout for Peter here. Wonder if they're gonna go for a mid-game fight, because they both just have SMGs. Okay. Let's see, Booga and Craze. Ozen and Golden here. Duo that finished in 2nd place last game. I think they're currently like top 2 on the leaderboard as well. Might be in a fight versus Booga. You love the SMG, the one that Peter has? Yeah, that SMG is broken. Or this one that Craze has right here. This SMG is so broken. I think we have to see Peter in the endgame before he starts talking about splitting. That is true, but like, even last week when they were making endgame, one of them was just solo clutching half the time, you know? Like, I want to see them as a duo in endgame to see what they can do, but they can't make it there. Crazy gets a decent shot on the Golden. Boogie gets hit for a decent amount back though. Come on, where's all right, Peter and Pollo are still in the same spot. Cold and Veno still in the same spot. As always, a bunch of people in Storm. Oh my goodness, almost half the lobby is in Storm here. Booga's getting chunk damage though. What's good, Rack? What's good, bro? Can't wait for the video tonight. Oh yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be a very controversial video depending on how some people do. All right, let's see what the tags is looking like here. Who's Booga playing with? Booga's playing with Craze right now, but some people were saying they split and Booga's gonna be playing with Kingaling in the future. But I mean, King and Reet have looked really good right now, so I don't know why King and Reet would split. I mean, there's just like nobody over here. Like, who are they even looking for? Like, nobody is over here at all. Nobody is over here. The only way they could look is towards their POI, but like Pollo is literally looking at nobody. Like, there's nobody next to you, Pollo. We're not finding no surge over here. They live with each other, so why would they split? Are you talking about Peter and Pollo, or who are you talking about? Let's go back to this Booga fight. Alright, Booga and Craze look like they've disengaged off this fight a bit. Wasn't Curly over here as well. Peter and Pollo, I mean, we've seen Peter do crazier things in the past. Peter literally dropped Pollo after winning everything with him. From duos to trios. Ooh, alright. Cold and Veno, 753 above. I know Veno just got fried, but that is insane. 753 above. Alright, surge check on Peter and Pollo, chat. Big reveal. 278. Not bad. I feel like this is the most we've seen them above, like, all day so far. This is not bad. Creon's rotating in here. Finally, some people are going to start rotating in on this side. I swear Pollo probably hasn't seen anybody in like 5 minutes. Oh, this is definitely a potential kill opportunity for Pollo right there. Gets a crack on the Noah. Yeah, no, Veno being 700 above is insane. All right, let's see. Oh, Pollo gets hit back a little bit though. Let's see, what's Adra's? Adra's Ritual Surge is 400 above for them. Let's check some of the top teams here. Wait, Ozone goes down. Wait, Ozone and Golden going down to Booga here. They finally end up fighting. The team in second place, Ozone, is 300 below Surge. Okay, and Ozone's gonna go down. Okay, this tournament leaderboard is going to be looking interesting. What's Curly and Muzz looking like? 359 above for them. They can get into first place after this game if they have a good game. Yamzo and Josh are 222, decent for them. Chavi ends up going down. Let's see what Peter and Pollo are doing here. Looks like they're in the storm. Okay, 397 above for them. They're in the storm though, so they might have to jetpack in. A little bit concerned for their jetpack in. They always seem to at least take like 60 damage when they do that, but so far so good for them. 359 above. Acorn and Bolts. Why did Golden change his name? His name has been that for so long, bro. His name has been that for, I feel like, ever at this point. Boogie and Craze kind of getting ticked a bit. All right, hit by something. Oh, Boogie and Craze are getting ticked by Surge. 92 below after being in that fight with Golden for a long time. If you had to say, do you think Peter and Pollo split after this tourney if they dud? No. I would have to say no. Would I be like crazy surprised? Are they gonna like look for anything, or are we just trying to out heal this right now? I mean, they're just gonna try to out heal this. 92 below. Cold gets a kill in the feed. Oh, Cold is fragging in the feed. Hold on, I need to go to that. Where is Cold at? Low is my thing bugged? Up there he is. 1,090 above for Cold and Veno. Oh my goodness, that is disgusting. Like, look how many people are rotating in on them here. They're like literally almost set for the rest of the game. In first surge. 1,100 above. And they have kills to back it up as well. Booga and Craze, I mean, Booga and Craze would love if Cold and Veno could give him some surge real quick. I think Craze just ended up getting some kills though. They're still 83 below though. You can get kills in this surge and still be below. Buy your Cold and Veno stocks now. I mean, I've been trying to tell people, man. That's good damage out of Booga and Craze here though. Still 23 below though. All right, Craze gets some extra damage. They're above. What is Kanata and Rapid Surge looking like here? 487 above for them. Peter and Pollo are... Okay, wait. Peter and Pollo gliding in. 363 above. Do they get hit at all? Let's watch their shield here. Okay. They get in. They don't get hit. Good wingsuit right there. Improvement, chat. Improvement. All right. And Surge has gone away for now. Pop the medkit. Wait, they only had one medkit though. Peter's only 150 HP. How's Veno and Cold doing? Veno and Cold are, I don't know what place they're in now, but they did good game 1. Died a little bit early in game 2, but they're looking really good this game so far. Like they are, oh, wow, we got a lot of people rotating in here. Ritual and Agers. 400 above for them. Getting in as well. 1 kill on Ritual. Let's see how Acorn and Bolts are looking. Acorn and Bolts, wait. Come on, Acorn and Bolts are getting full sprayed here. Dude, I don't know what's kind of like been going on with them. There's Veno and Cold. Are Veno and Cold the one spraying them? Veno and Cold looking back on some people. Veno gets a kill on Demas. EU versus EU right there. 1,500 above is insane, bro. Pollo gets a kill in the feed. Hold on. Where's Peter and Pollo at? Dude, they're just so far down the leaderboard that I just can't switch them, and then they jump up so they move. Oh my gosh. Where's Peter and Pollo at, man? There they are. All right, 1 kill for Pollo. Peter's the one that kind of needed it though, because he needs the siphon, but 600 above. Doxy gets a kill in the feed. Let's see where zone pulls here. Not the worst zone. Who gets blessed by zone here? Booga and Craze are still alive. How did Booga and Craze survive all of that? Booga and Craze were getting ticked by Surge for like a minute. And they're now 223 above and get a good zone pull. Okay. Promising sign from them. Let's see Cold and Veno here. Cold and Veno Surge is insane. This has to be the highest somebody's been above Surge with this new Surge like ever. And they only have 3 kills as well. And they're just getting even more. Bolts gets a kill in the feed. Threats goes down. All right, let's see how Peter and Pollo make this rotate here. Peter's starting to set up for the jetpack play here. Only 142 HP. Yamza gets a kill in the feed. Could save some for the others. Yeah, no, exactly. All right, Peter and Pollo. Good rotate for them. Neither of them end up getting hit. Booga goes down in the feed, though. 494 above for them. Let's check out some of our... Oh, wow, Booga gets rezzed, and they're back to 119 below. This has been a crazy game for Booga and Craze. They've been going up and down on Surge literally this whole game. Bolts gets another kill in the feed. Hold on, let's stick on... We'll stay on Peter and Pollo for a little bit, then we'll watch Cold and Veno, because I need to see how both of them play this game. It was good, Nathan. It was good, bro. All right, Booga goes down again in the feed. All right, we need to see what an end game looks like from Peter and Pollo. We have not got to see a Peter and Pollo double end game, I feel like, in forever at this point. Ritual dead. Okay, Ritual down as well. Who's on height? Veno on high ground. Hold on. Where are they at? We got a new high ground team on NA, chat. 2,300 above. They're spraying at Peter and Pollo as well. And Veno and Cole look like they want to play high ground. All right, we got to see how Peter and Pollo do it here. Peter and Pollo finally in an end game as a duo. Decent mats on Peter. Could we get a final 2v2 between Peter and Pollo versus Veno and Cold? That is what we are looking for here, but is it going to happen? Yeah, 2K above is disgusting. All right, they're going to jetpack in here. Solid jetpack once again. Don't really take any damage. Where's Pollo at? Pollo gets to Peter. How many mats are they looking like? 70 builds total. Only 100 metal, though. Pollo's going to drop Peter some metal. Peter might potentially be looking for height here. They know that they need points, and they're going to look for the spray down, but Adri's on the wall here. Adri's gets taken down by Peter, but Peter jumps in a box, and Peter gets boxed. Going for the body on Adri's and is going to die. Wow. And just like that, Peter is dead and Pollo is left to solo clutch. That is... I feel like that's kind of unlucky right there, no? Like... I mean, maybe it was a little, like, I don't even know if I would say that's greedy. That's just like, that's a little unlucky, bro. All right, Pollo forced a solo clutch here now. Kanata and Rap, wait, are Kanata and Rapid on height? What in the world happened to Veno and Cold? All right, Veno and Cold get their height taken by Kanata. And Veno and Cold now forced to play the mid ground layer here. Crazy pump by Veno right there. 100 pump from that far away on the Cooper. 2 kills for him, 3 kills for Cold, 5 kills for them total. Josh and Yams are still alive. The game 2 winners. 3 kills for them total. Repair still alive. Rapid and Kanata on the high ground here. Rapid's gonna jetpack up while already being on high ground. Okay, this is an interesting play by Rapid. Okay. Veno and Cold still alive. 6 kills total for them. Is Pollo still alive as a solo? I don't know if Pollo's still alive as a solo here. I would have to assume that Pollo probably ended up dying. It looks like he did. All right, Veno and Cold. Veno picks up a kill on Yamzo here. I think we just stay on Veno and Cold here. 7 total kills for them. Veno killed him? Okay. Oh, and Veno's going to go down. And now we got Cold forced to solo clutch. One of the best solo clutch players in the game, though. Only 2 builds on him. Going to be a rough situation to solo clutch from. But already 156 total points for them. That's got to put them pretty high up on the leaderboard here. 7 kill game for them. Top 6 situation already. Going to continue to pop this mist here. So I don't even think he's popping this so that he gets health from it. He's just doing this so nobody sees him. Josh takes him down to 1 HP though. And he's going to end up going down to Kanata. And Kanata in Rapid on high ground. They needed a good game. And that's exactly what they have so far. Bolts is still alive here. Eoxy's alive. Bolts and Aquin's still alive though. Good game out of them as well. Josh still alive, solo clutching. 5 kills for Bolts as a solo. Bolts looking for up for high ground here on Kanata and Rapid. Josh potentially jumping onto him. Bolts and Acorn just running down this low ground there. They have no mats though. Josh is going to fall in their box, end up going down. Acorn finds 2 kills onto Eoxy and Josh, potentially 3 onto Felix as well. Acorn absolutely fragging out on the low ground there, and it's going to be a 2v2 between Acorn and Bolts versus Josh, or between Kanata and Rapid. No builds really for Kanata and Rapid though. 0 builds for both of them. Acorn and Bolts definitely have the mat advantage and the loot advantage and the health advantage. Bolts is going to take down Rapid. Old duo versus each other. And Bolts and Acorn with a nice 11 kill win there. They absolutely fragged out on the low ground. That is a nice game from them. Wow. Good game from Bolts and Acorn. They needed that. They needed that for sure. All right, chat. After 3 games halfway through the tournament, Muzz and Curly in first place, 164 points. Reet and King in second, 161. Josh and Yamzo in third. Cold and Veno in fourth. Acorn and Bolts jump into 5th place with an 11 kill win. Aoxy in 6th. Golden in 7th. Cooper and Sphinx. Tyler and then Rapid and Kanata in 10th. Peter and Pollo, 15th place. Only 1 top 10 for them today. Still really haven't got to see them much as a duo in endgame. Like, I feel like so far every game Peter's just been dying. Agers and Ritual, pretty disappointing as well. No top 10s for them yet. 21st place. Boogan, Craze, Oliver, Bucky, Threats and Rise. Wow. All right, chat. Who was that a prediction win for right there? Oh, we already, all right, let's see. Let's do, I want to do a little kills prediction here. We're going to do Cold and Veno. What's their average kills a game? 4.6. We'll do 4.5 kills for Cold and Veno as a duo. Over or under, chat? Over or under 4.5 kills for Cold and Veno in game number 4. Let's see, Peter's in 15th place. Vote in the prediction chat. Over under 4.5 kills as a team for Cold and Veno. They've gotten 7, 1, and 6. So I mean, it looks like the over is looking good for this, but you never know. Vote in the prediction chat. Over or under. If you guys are on the YouTube stream and you want to vote on the prediction, come over to the Twitch stream. All right, we're gonna run the ad now as well, chat. So we don't have any ads in the end game. Where's Ritual and Agers? Ritual and Agers are in 21st. This is what the full leaderboard looks like 3 games down, chat. All in for the over. You changed your prediction on Peter yet? I don't change my predictions mid-tournament, but I wish I could. I would be lying if I wish I couldn't, man. They've definitely been looking rough. All right, let me make sure that I get next game's code. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right, game 4 starting soon, chat. Game 4 starting soon. Clicks and Higgs nothing bad. Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, you're right, man. You were right. All right. Is it stupid for Muzz and Curly to split after the performance they are having today? Yeah, I wonder if they're going to have some second guesses on splitting after they're literally in first place right now, you know? Like, of course, they still got 3 games to go, but like if Muzz and Curly win today, like there's no way they split, right? A 4th, 11th, and a 9th with like good kills in all their games? Like, I don't know. I guess we'll see, man. I guess we will see. You still play Fortnite or you just watch others play? Yeah, I play a decent amount. I don't really play that much anymore, but I still be playing every once in a while. Like if there's some like my friends get on or something, you know. Dude, I just can't believe like why can they just not make it to an end game as a duo? Like, is it that hard, chat? Is it really that hard to make it to an end game as a duo? All right, chat, vote on the prediction as well for Cold and Veno. Over under 4.5 kills this game. And we should be able to get into the replays. All right, let's go, chat. Hey, chill, Choppy. Chill. All right. Let's get back a little bit here. Peter struggling, yeah. Kind of expected, but I wanted to believe in them one last time, you know. Just let Peter doing good in FNCS. Why is my screen just black? Hello, what is happening? Okay, there we go. Let's see. Where is Reet? I need to watch Reet off spawn. This is not the right time to put Peter in first. Chat, are you guys done believing in Peter and Pollo? Yes or no? Is your guys' belief gone? Alright. Reet and King. Last game they ended up 50-50ing. Are they getting a 50-50 back-to-back games here? You've been done. It's been out the window for ages. Dang, man. That's crazy to see. Kanata gets killed in the feed. Wait, don't tell me one of them are going to die with this guy. No. Alright, this looks like a game they're probably going to end up splitting. If they're not 50-50ing, I feel like they're going to end up splitting. Where did Kanata get that kill at? They're a reload team, yeah? Are we just calling them reload merchants now, or what? Alright, Cold and Veno are good still. Nobody's even tried to contest, like, this upper part right here from Cold and Veno. Peter and Pollo are good. Guess we stay on Reet here. Yo, happy birthday, Hussein. Is that how you say your name? Hassan? Happy birthday, bro. Hope you have a good day, man. Alright, let's see here. Acorn and Bolts are good. I'm kind of getting some of my faith restored in Acorn and Bolts. I don't know if that's because they just won that game or... But I've liked what I've seen out of them. I also liked what I've seen out of Cold and Veno a lot. Chat, I don't know how people were doubting this duo, bro. Like, this duo, like, it's almost impossible for these guys to dud. How can you... How can you doubt Cold and Veno together on the same team? I don't get it. Last time Peter and Pollo got top 10 in an eval was October. It's so over. I swear they won a game in an eval this chapter. There's no way that's right. Yo, thank you, Zones. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Zones. I appreciate that, man. Oh, a Div Cup, not an eval? Yeah, no. In Div Cups, they've, yeah, Div Cups, they haven't done nothing since, like, the first two Div Cups of duos, right? Chat, how do they go from winning the first two Div Cups to just ghosting since then? I don't know how, like, that's like even real or even possible, bro. Like, even in the first two Div Cups though, like, I was even saying I wasn't even really that impressed with what they were doing. That's why I thought they would be a scary team, because they were winning and they weren't even looking good. But ever since then, they've just no mythics and coin. Are we back on the Peter carried by mythic train or what? Alright, Veno and Cold are chilling. Let me make sure that I filter this by points here. Curly and Muzz, first place right now. They need to fix a bunch of things. Like, that's kind of like how I'm feeling now too. Like, at first I was kind of just saying that their surge is the problem, but even now when they're making it into the end game, they don't look like how I would expect them to look, you know? Like, maybe we could say last game was unlucky, but wait, hold on. Rico's down the feed. But this is the fight that we need to watch here. Hold on. I thought they were gonna split this game, but they're actually fighting. 1v1 between King versus Crazy. Reed's dead. Wait, is he getting third partied here? They are getting third party. No, man. Dude, Reed and King look so good when they can make it to endgame. They're just conned. And King's gonna be left as a solo. And King and Reed gonna go down off spawn back-to-back games. Decay and Kaz. just sneak into the POI and take both these teams out. Rise trying to get a little tag on the hill here. So far, been a rough tournament out of Rise and Threats. Is King and Reese sticking for BR? I would assume that they are, yes. Where did Peter and Pollo go? Oh, you're there. All right, we got a interesting lurk decision from Peter right there. I don't know who are they trying to lurk on here? Is there anybody even next to them? I mean, Diminished, I guess, is above them, but okay. Veno wins this game. You're calling it, chat. Call it right now. Who do you guys think wins this game? What's your guys' prediction on this game winner right here? Wait, is this a key play on the Aegis and Ritual? Muzz on your life? Nope, nope. All right, we're just gonna sit on top of Sandy. Sandy center zone. Sandy's been basically center zone, so that makes sense. All right, where is Cold and Veno? Wait, Cold and Veno with the lurk play? Hold on, let me find out they're getting creative for their surge here now. I love a little diverse team here. Let's get a little lurk play on a chance right here. Hold on. Oh, and they get shot in the back. Well, that's okay. Maybe this wasn't the greatest play, but why? Dang, they're just getting aggro here. Hold on, Cold. Okay. Hey, when you got Cold on your team, I guess you just tell them get in, and that is a quick dead for Cold right there. Just like that, 1 kill on the board for them. Wow. All right. I mean, I guess that's one way to get Surge. When you need Surge, wait, Cooper goes down in the feed. Kanata's getting some kills in the feed as well. Sphinx left as a solo. Come on, Kanata's kind of fragging out. I want to see how Sphinx does this real quick, though. Where's Kanata even at? Kanata is... Oh, there's Kanata. 3 kills on Kanata already. What old Peter and Pollo used to do. That is kind of true. I mean, that's an interesting play out of Cold and Veno there, especially after how good their surge was last game. Like, I'm a little surprised that... I guess they had to rotate early. Yeah, they did probably just have to rotate early because they saw it was pulling this far. All right, Muzz and Curly looking good. Just good, Ahmad. What's good, bro? If Clicks and Eggs were playing this, what place do you think they would get? They would have probably been my first place pick. They're not like the craziest, most consistent team so far, but I would probably predict them in first. All right, I need to see what Peter and Pollo do for their surge here. You like replays better? Yeah, replays is fun to watch, man. Being able to watch every single team is just like, especially with the 5-minute delay now, like it is so nice. Because you can watch every single team whenever you want. It's not 9 minutes delayed anymore. Like, it's great. Should I continue the best duo in the world by far? Chat, are you guys ready to say Shark Continue the best duo in the world now? Top 5 is so close, it's anybody's game. Yeah, this Cash Cup is nowhere near over yet, for sure. Dang, chat, we could really see Veno pull up to NA and win the first Div Cup, man. Like, he's literally about to walk down to NA and potentially win the first Div Cup. Like EU got to step up, man. I'm looking directly at Peter and Pollo when I say this, by the way. We're about to let Veno pull up into NA and potentially win the first Div Cup finals. Like, the only person that could, like, is, like, stopping that right now is a duo that literally split up. These guys split up yesterday. And they're our best hope right now. I mean, we got Josh. These guys also split up, too. It's literally the duos that split up versus Veno right now. Thoughts on Veno and Cold? Hey, I'm impressed so far. I like what I've seen. I like that they're not afraid to go for height either. Even though they got it taken from them last game, I didn't necessarily see how they lost it, but Veno's so far showing he's not scared to just go for height. All right, everybody just sitting in their little surge towers here. Peter and Pollo got some good positioning. Peter and Pollo have had decent positioning like this whole tournament. It's just as soon as they get to the end game. Is Peter AFK right now? Peter is AFK. These guys have 92 points in 3 games and they're AFK, man? Like, how, man? All right, Peter's back. See if Peter just activated a little something here. See what that aim is looking like. Is Peter still bothered with Raz still? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Is surge trading a thing again? No, you can't really surge trade anymore. Cause like, if you deal 50 damage to somebody and they hit you back for 50, you do 0 surge still, you know? So I mean, surge trading is not really a thing anymore. People still make surge bases, but there's not surge trading. All right, Veno and Cold got a pretty far rotate here. You don't ever hear or see Raz anymore? Yeah, I haven't seen Raz in a while either, now that I think about it. Good tags out of Cold. Bro, chat, we low-key need to be checking the stats. After this game, I'm checking the stats. I want to see what the stats are looking like after this game. I want to see how Cold and Veno make this rotate, though. The chance of Peter winning this cup is getting lower and lower. I don't think Peter and Pollo are winning this cup. Unless they win back-to-back games here, I don't think they're winning. Oh, wait, hold on. I think we're, wait. Alright, we should be good now. You think the split of Yamzo and Josh was just trolling? Nah, I think that was real. I just think Josh realized that he made a bad impulse decision, and so he decided to stick. But I think it was real. I don't think it was troll. Alright, let's see how they make this rotate here. Alright, surge check 741 above for Cold and Veno. And this zone was not like very friendly to them either. They look like they got this surge figured out. Alright, Peter and Pollo are 330 above. Okay. They seem like they're always around that like 250 to 300 range. Bolts looks like he's looking for surge here. 500 above though. Bolts is good. Aegis and Ritual are also 300 above. See how the top teams are looking. Muzz and Curly, 500 above. Josh and Yamzo, 270 above. We already checked Acorn and Bolts. Kanata Rap had got to be up, right? 3 kills, 776 above. Yeah, they're looking good. Cooper and Sphinx. Cooper just gets rotated or gets rebooted deep in the storm here. Still 360 above for them though. Very solid. All right, let's see. I wanted to see how Cold and Veno rotated this. Who's in first? Muzz and Curly. This is the leaderboard right here. Muzz and Curly, Cold and Veno, Yamzo, Josh, top 3. All right, a little bit of a storm play here. Not the greatest loot for Cold. Gray pump for him, blue pump for Veno. Looks like they're going for the storm play here. Are kills still 4 points? Yeah, kills are still 4 points. I feel like Yamzo's underrated right now. He's gotten 3rd and potentially 3rd again. He's just hated for his global performance. Needs more respect. Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't love the decision from Josh to drop Yamzo. It didn't really make much sense to me. But like, that's why I'm glad they're back together, because I don't think anybody would be surprised if those guys qualified for like every single land this year, you know? Ooh, Yamzo, or not Yamzo, Veno and Cold almost getting shot down here. A little bit of a risky play right there because of the team that was behind him, but looks like it should work out for them here. Do they have any whites? All right, Cold has 4 floppers. Cold's probably gonna have an empty inventory slot though, almost after they pop these. This is game 4, chat. Game 4. Zone pulls far again though. Are they gonna be able to glide this all the way straight into zone here without taking any damage? Wait, they're going into Peter's old base. Wasn't this Peter's old base right here, chat? I mean, they're just gonna go and steal their med kits. Where's Peter and Pollo at? Peter and Pollo are already in zone. All right, 300 buck for them. 0 kills still on them though. I think Cooper just ended up dying to Storm. Peter's deciding to rock the MK this game. Or Pollo, I mean. Peter's rocking the SMG. All right, let's see. This is the opportunity for them to get some kills. Muzz, though. Muzz is going to go down to Pollo. Muzz and Curly just get instantly deleted out the sky. That is first place down just like that. I don't know if that's a jetpack mistake or if that's just unlucky, but Muzz and Curly were in first place and just instantly get deleted out the sky there. All right, good zone pull for them right there as well. Tyler's going to go down in the feed. Ooh, Peter takes a good amount of damage, but 400 above Surge, not bad. Is Booga alive as a solo here? Nope, Booga and Craze are still alive. Booga and Craze still alive, only 8 above. I feel like Booga and Craze are just always going up and down on their Surge numbers here. Whenever we were looking at Surge checks, we got to check what Booga and Craze are looking like, because they're always going back and forth on their Surge. All right, see where Cold and Veno are at. I think that probably... I don't know how many points was Muzz in them at. I don't know, but Cold and Veno, 166 points. The highest point team that's alive right now. Cold and Veno. Josh and Yamzo looking solid here as well, getting in zone. Let's see. Hager's kind of weak here. Is Higgs playing with somebody? Nah, Higgs isn't playing. Clicks isn't playing. Neither of them are playing today. All right, Haters and Ritual are good. You know who Feroxy's playing with? I think Feroxy's with Refsguard right now. I think, unless they split, but that's the last person he played with was Refsguard. All right, solid zone for most of our big names here. Everybody's pretty much in. Peter and Pollo almost center zone here. Bolts and Acorn are... Wait, let me check Kanata real quick, too. All right, Kanata and Rapid looking solid. 112. They have very good mats for Kanata and Rapid right now. And then Acorn and Bolts are also solid mats. Good on Surge. Zone pulls kind of for everybody, though. It's not the greatest zone for anybody, really. Let's see, Virgo and Chavi going to go early here. Did Pollo get a kill? Is that 2 kills for Pollo now? No, still 1 kill for Pollo. Someone needs to study the follow-up for Feroxy. I mean, Feroxy just needs a better duo. I still feel like Feroxy's good, but his duo options just haven't been. Veno gets a kill in the feed. Cooper and Sphinx end up going down. Wait, Veno and Cold are in a fight here. Hold on, wagers. Wait, Cold's weak. Cold needs to get the Veno right here. All right, Veno's going to throw the miss. These guys are getting ticked to Surge. All right, Pollo gets a kill in the feed now to Blake. Wait, they got to rotate this pretty far here, too. Playing the Storm, popping the Flopper, going for the jetpack play here now. Peter gets the kill into Blake. All right, Cold and Veno jetpacking in. Wow, Cold is really lucky that he didn't just get fried right there. I thought he was about to get fried in the back, but he's good. Wait, Cold and Veno versus Acorn and Bolts. Cold and Veno versus Acorn and Bolts. Going for the pre-edit play. Not going to be able to find anything, though. And now they'll chill for a little bit. See how Peter and Pollo might rotate. And Peter and Pollo finally going to make a height play here in game number 4. Finally, man. I mean, it's about time that they make a height play, right? I don't know what Craze was doing there, but he just got instantly deleted. Oh, and they got their height taken. Booga, oh, okay, and Booga just... Did Booga just jump off on purpose? What in the world was Booga doing right there? All right. Booga's just building up a little more for Peter and Pollo, I guess, and they're going to have height as of now. All right, let's see. Cold and Veno, though, have been a team to look for height. Are they going to look for it once again? Booga doesn't want to play. Yeah, Booga got some other things in mind right now. This is a interesting little rap play here. This is a weird spot to jetpack out of. I'm not gonna lie. That is risky. Did Cold get out too? Alright, they both were able to jetpack fine there, but Cold and Veno looking fine. Peter and Pollo, I think, are still on the high ground here. 2 kills for Pollo, 1 for Peter. Okay, 1,000 above for them now as well. Wait, they're getting a little aggro here too on the bolts. They're not just holding height, they're getting aggro on teams. Okay, this is more of the Peter and Pollo we were waiting to see. Nada's going up. Another team potentially going for it though. Is that Kaz over there? Kaz and Decay, maybe looking for it. Cold gets a kill in the feed. Alright, we'll go back to the team in first place right now. Cold and Veno playing the mid-ground layer. 4 kills for them total, 3 big pots on Cold. Gonna have to pop some of them here. Veno's gonna end up holding for him and then start to tarp ahead. Very good mats on them still. Still 128 builds for Veno. Bolt and Acorn still alive right above them. Veno gets pumped though. Only 50 HP on Veno. Peter gets another kill in the feed. Alright, they're gonna be fine. Let's go back to Peter and Pollo on height here. Just gonna be able to spray down on everybody below them. They are so high up. This is how they've had to play this though. Like, height just does good in lobbies like this. I want to go back and forth between Veno here. Cold's gonna jump in a box here. Cold gets in a box. That player just teleports out of his box. Still has 36 builds though. Veno's on 65. They need a siphon though, desperately. Cold's gonna be back zone here, following Veno's tarps, getting together. Cold gonna look for a kill potentially back here, back zone here on the golden. Going for the pre to play, not able to find anything. Watch Peter. I mean, Peter's just on height. I mean, Peter and Pollo are just spraying, you know? There's nothing really crazy happening up here. Peter and Pollo just spraying down from high ground. He's looking for a potential kill on the end pin. He's rocking this SMG, though. This SMG is really good when you're on height, especially in the hands of someone like Peter. Gets a kill into Kaz right there. 3 kills for him. Cold and Veno still don't have the most HP here. Potentially running into Ritual. Still 21 builds though, decent amount of mats. 31 players still alive. This game is stacked. Remember chat, it is 4 points per kill. Veno and Cold potentially going to get in here. Only 2 builds on Cold. Acorn and Bolts versus Veno and Cold. Nope, they're gonna end up getting away. Cold and Veno looking for something together here. They're gonna run into Ritual and Agers now. Let's see what that duo fighting chemistry is looking like between these guys. They just need to get in on something, man. They have no mats. Cole's gonna get hit for a lot. Tries to take down Curve. Takes down Curve. Gonna end up going down, though. Veno's weak. Veno's gonna go for the points at least. Gets 4 extra points on that full kill right there. Doesn't get any of the loot, though. Now he finds some of the loot. But Cold's gonna end up going down. Peter and Pollo still just gonna be on high ground. Peter takes down Acorn. And Peter potentially with a double kill on the Bolts. Did he get both of them? I don't think he got both of them, but he ended up taking down Acorn. And that is 7 kills for them now total. This is exactly the type of game that they needed. Agers goes down as well. Agers and Ritual needed that game right there. Acorn's finally gonna go down. Let's see. Is Veno still alive? Veno's still alive. Solo clutching though. Veno's still alive as a solo. Only 7 builds though. Gonna get sprayed from height by Peter. Down to 1 build here. Veno with the solo clutch. Going for a top 5 potentially here. There's a player in this box right here that's relatively weak if he can find a pump on him. But Peter and Pollo are just gonna be spraying him from height. And Veno's gonna go down to Pollo. Kanata and Rapid still alive playing medkits. Peter has 8 kills as a solo. And Peter just fries the Yamza with this SMG. They're running out of mats though. 0 builds for both, or 0 builds for Peter, 11 for Pollo. Peter's trying to make his way back up here. I don't know if he can see what's going on though. Rapid and Kanata making a play for height. Peter's gonna go for a pump under Rapid and he's gonna go down to Kanata. And Pollo, 0 builds for him as well. He's gonna try to pop the medkit here. But I think he's going to end up dying to Storm probably. He gets a Siphon though. The Siphon saves him. 2v1 situation. This is Pollo versus Yamzo and Josh. Yamzo and Josh going for their 2nd game of the day. Pollo though as a solo, 0 builds, is probably going to have to jetpack in here, but I don't even know if he makes it into circle here. He's just going to continue to pop medkits. He's just going to try to play this as a heal off. Josh and Yamzo have no clue where he's at. Oh, they found him now, and that's probably going to be the end of Pollo, but a 12 kill second still for Pollo and Peter and a 6 kill win for Josh and Yamzo. That's very solid. 6 kill win. and a 12 kill second. Both very good games for both of them. Where does that put where does that put them on the leaderboard though? That puts them top 5, just like that. Yeah, Josh and Iamzo, 2 out of 4 game wins. First, fifth, and a first. Veno and Cold in second, 226. Aoxy and Jojo Fishy in third. Acorn and Bolts in fourth. Peter and Pollo in fifth. Rapid and Kanata in sixth. Reet and King in seventh. Muzz, dang, Muzz and them fell to 8th place. Wasn't Muzz in first? After, oh, yep. And unfortunately, we spoiled Reet off spawn. That's unfortunate, but I swear Muzz was just in first going into that game, and they fell to 8th. Golden Ozone in 9th, and Shadow in Curve in 10th. Israel are in 11th, Cooper and Sphinx in 12th. Virgo, Visuals, Booga. Wait, how many kills did Cold Veno get that game? That was a 6-kill game for them? That's a over on the prediction, right? Yeah, that is a over. Wow. All right. Hey, they just won you guys some good money right there. All right. What should the prediction be for this next game, chat? Let me think. Let's do a who places higher. Let's do a who places higher prediction. We'll do Peter Pollo, Cold Veno, Josh Iamzo, and Acorn Bolts. All right, chat. Vote on the prediction. Who places highest this game? If you guys are on the YouTube stream and you want to vote on the prediction, come over to the Twitch stream. Oh yeah, check stats. We can check stats for sure. Peter leads elims after 4 games. 14 elims for him. 4,900 damage for Cold though. Almost 1,000 more. I mean 800, but close enough to 1,000. You know. Josh, Cold, Bolts, Kanata, Veno. Where's Pollo at? Pollo has 6, not bad. 14 for Peter, 6 for Pollo, not bad. And then Cold and Veno and Peter and Pollo. Both of them with 20 elims after 4 games so far. All right, chat, 2 games left. Let me make sure I run the ad real quick so we don't get any ads in the mid game. Vote on the prediction if you guys haven't already though. Vote on the prediction. Who places higher this game? I'm gonna run the ad real quick. Kanata's top 5 elims. Dang. Wait, can we already get into the next replays, chat? Hold on. Because whenever NPen's in game is normally when we can almost get in replays already. Let me see. I think we might be able to. Hold on. Replays. Fragnata is back. Yeah, Fragnata is back, bro. Wow, we can already get into replays. All right. We got to unfortunately see what happened to Reet as we unfortunately kind of spoil it every game, but it's all right. Okay, let's see. Put me on Reet and King. There we go. 5-minute delay is so good. Yeah, I know. We're literally just instantly into the game every time. All right. Every stream, thank you, T-Boom. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Iamzo first is wild? I don't think so. I mean, they got top 3 last week. Top 3 last week. That's why I thought it was crazy for them to split up. But I mean, yeah, top 3 to potentially splitting to getting back together to winning. That's a good storyline right there. It's still on ads. It's all right. They're still gliding in right now. You haven't missed nothing yet. Even though I know you can't hear me. I don't even know why I just responded to you, but. You see when Booga jumped? Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know what Booga was doing last game. Okay, Reet has a high drop here. King's pretty low, though. They're still getting shot out the air, but neither of them end up getting hit. I mean, King's about to die out the sky, though, and Reet has a crazy high drop. This was a terrible drop from Reet, man. And Reet's not even going to get a chance to fight back. Reet had an absolute flyer right there. That was a terrible drop. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this one's probably a bit on Reet, but I mean, King didn't have the greatest drop, but like, Reet didn't even land before he was dead. I don't even know why King's trying to res him. I mean, Reet has no gun. What are we resing for here? King only has an SMG and an AR. King and Reek gonna go down. Dang. Unfortunate. All right, let's make sure we're as far ahead as possible. Clicks can't play? Yeah, no, Clicks cannot play this week. Clicks will be back next week, though. All right, Cold and Veno, 226 points for them. What's the, okay, so they are currently, what is that, 24 points behind Josh and Yamzo. Aoxy's not that far behind. Acorn and Bolt's not that far behind. Peter and Pollo not that far behind either. This is a close tournament, man. Only a 50-point lead. Boog was 400 below. Okay, that makes sense why he just jumped off then. Boog being 400 below is crazy. Yo, Noob with the bits. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Chat, make sure you guys vote in the prediction already if you guys haven't yet. I'm going to close the prediction probably now. I'll give you guys like 30 more seconds to vote in prediction, chat. 30 more seconds. Clicks and is 100% being first right now, I swear. I mean, maybe. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do next week, you know? Maybe that that game right there was the confidence that Peter and Pollo needed, you know? Like, they finally go for height and it leads to their best game in months. Like, interested to see if we see any height battles between Veno versus Peter, though. That's definitely possible. Who's landing where Clicks and Higgs land? It is Curve and Shadow. Curve and Shadow have gone wonky land uncon every single game. 134 points. How many, what place did that put them in? Like just outside the top 10 probably? Not the greatest tournament out of that. Very up and down performance for Peter today? Yeah. We'll see how they look in these last two games. Maybe they can, I mean, hey, maybe they win this game. Or maybe they just dud. We'll see. But like, I swear Fortnite is just so much of a momentum game too, you know? Like if the vibes are high, especially after them getting top 2 with like a good amount of elims, they saw like the potential that they still have. Maybe they're locked in now. Why is Booga just catching strays? Wait, are Peter and Pollo going for a key play here? Oh, all right. Maybe he was going for it for a second. He's gonna decide to hit the zip line. Oh, okay. Do you have a day for FNCS? Yeah, it's April. I don't know the exact day in April, but April. Of course, Thomas got second. Yeah. That's so far. I mean, by the time we get through the Div Cups, it won't be that bad, you know? Because we still have, what, 4 more Div Cups? And then it's going to be new season. And then we have like 3 weeks and then FNCS. It's not going to be that bad. I mean, it's not like how it was when we were still in 2025 waiting 5 months for FNCS, you know? Boogie gets a kill in the feed. Where is Booga even at? I don't even know where Booga is at. What place is Booga in? There they are. Once we get to FNCS, we'll never stop going. Yeah, once FNCS starts, there is literally so many big events. And we still have like EWC and all that. Like, it's still going to be a good year. Even though we have to wait a while, like waiting is not always a bad thing, you know? We were kind of spoiled with like, dang, Craze has Mythic Pump this game. But we were kind of spoiled with a lot of turn. Oh my gosh, look at Craze's loadout, chat. Mythic Pump, Mythic AR, Chug Jug, 3 bigs. He is stacked. You're not giving Booga none of that either. Alright. When's EWC land? I think it's in August. That's the damage ratio king right there. Do not 50-50 versus Cold. I don't even know why Cooper's just sitting there spraying his wall like he knows Cold isn't there. Prime Peter loadout? Yeah, that used to be Peter's loadout every game, which is crazy to think about. Wait, Veno. Hold on. Did Cold just... Wait, look at this play from Veno right here. Cold just baited jetpacking so that Veno could get damage from behind, and then Cold full boxes Sphinx and takes him out. That was a nice play right there. Hold on. On Cooper and Sphinx too? Nah, I like that play right there. Dude, I've liked what I've seen out of Veno this tournament, bro. Veno's showing that he can get Surge, make these crazy, like, bait plays. And then we gotta watch Cold right here. I don't know why I'm on Veno. We know Cold is getting in that box. Who is Simpolo? That's a Sphinx. Look at Cold with the underpiece, man. I mean, we gotta finish the fight now, but that was a nice play right there. Oh, Cold? We can't sell this, man. We can't sell this. All right, and Cooper's gonna jetpack away. Dang. No, man, that would have been perfect if they got both the kills right there. But you know what? I mean, that's also kind of rough for their Surge, though. That might have ended up being nothing if he sells this. Yeah, no, Cooper got away. Hey, that was still a nice little play for what it was, but unfortunately they couldn't finish the job there. We got a Muzz fight here versus Rise. Muzz and Curly versus Threats and Rise. Curly gets some big pumps there on the Threats. Rise is also pretty weak though. That just lost them Surge, yeah. That was bad for their Surge right there, but alright. Where is Peter Boyo? I keep Muzz and Curly win this. Definitely a real chance. Alright, Peter's kind of getting tagged up from both sides. Peter Pollo not in a base right now, and more just, I mean, I guess Pollo's in the base. I guess Peter's just refarming, but was the refarm worth taking 70 damage? Depends on how much Surge they have, I guess. Rapid and Kanata right next to them. Let's see Acorn and Bolt. Who's conning Peter? No one's conning Peter right now. That's one of the main reasons why Peter wanted to play with Pollo, though, is they're just not going to get conned. But at the same time, right now, like, there's really no NA teams that are conned. Most good NA teams are fully unconned. Yeah, no, that's true. That is true, but like on EU, half the good teams are conned, but on NA, like, none of the good teams are really conned. Does Bucky and Zen? I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, I don't know how many people would consider Bucky and Zen like top 10 duo even, you know? That's why Shark's doing so good right now. Yeah, that is true. Shark continue fully on con at the best POI. Alright, Cold and Veno in the storm here. Probably looking for anybody that's behind him, but Cooper's all the way over here. Cooper trying to get the reboot on the Sphinx. This finals is so boring without clicks. I mean, if you're a clicks fan, I guess, but I mean, I feel like this finals has been pretty entertaining so far, chat. What do you guys think? Yes or no? I've been enjoying this finals. It's great to say Shark wins 2027 globals. Why are we saying why aren't we saying 2026? Who's winning 2026 if you don't think Shark is? If clicks would know it would have been 10 times funner. I mean, yeah, I mean, more good teams are obviously more fun to watch, but I don't feel like it's been bad. Because clicks actually makes things challenging. Whatever that means. How have clicks and things been looking off spawn from what you've seen? I know they haven't been conned much. When they were conned by Epic Whale in like Victory Cups, most of the time they were kind of putting down Epic Whale. They were looking good off spawn. But I mean, I only really got to see them go against like Epic Whale and Pump, and they were both on like decent ping, or like 30 ping, I'm pretty sure. That's Epic Whale, he's terrible. I mean, that's like the only notable team that's really conned them though, you know? Who was my top three? I had Peter first, Cold second, Acorn third. I think that was my top three going into this. Cannot have been rocking these wings the whole time, bro. Who remembers these wings from chapter 2, man? This is the Chapter 2 Unknown Army wings right here. You gotta have some real ball knowledge to remember that. Let's see, Muzz and Curly in the storm. Threats and Rise there. Craze check. Let's see. They're probably somewhere down here, right? Cold and Veno's still in the storm. Where is Booga and Craze? There they are. Alright, 2 kills on them still. Craze still has this disgusting loadout. What does FV mean? I have no clue, bro. I cannot tell you. I've heard FV means like 5 different things. I don't know which one it actually means. You think Click Tunning's top 3 globals? It's honestly way too early to try to predict globals, you know? Like, the map could look completely different by then. Fortnite? Is that... There's no way that's what that means. Future value? I've heard that one. You think Peter's gonna grief clicks in EWC? Oh, yeah. I could definitely see that. Alright, where's zone looking like here? Pretty far pull for Cold and Veno then. What are Cold and Veno doing here? Cold and Veno been in storm for a while. Have they like found anything in here, or like where's Veno at? Veno was all the way in Humble Hills. I don't know. It's a interesting play out of them. Is there like somebody back here that they're looking for? Oh, Sphinx is still back here. Okay. Sphinx is still back here. He ends up getting Cooper up as well. I guess that's who they're waiting for, but I mean, they have to go eventually. Alright, 3 medkits for Veno. No whites for Cold though. Veno probably got to drop a medkit for Cold here. They like this little ramp play right here. This is back-to-back games that they've done it. 360 above. Wait, Sphinx get his get back here. If Sphinx wants to spray this down, Sphinx might be able to get his get back here. So far, so good though. Hopefully none of them get the jetpack glitch. All right, they're good. It's what Mally does on EU Tortilla, but he sells it most of the time. Yeah, no, I do see Biko and Malibuca do this a good amount too. Wait, are they gonna do the balloon play? Land on the balloon strat? Okay. Oh, and Cold does not make it on the balloon. Okay. All right. What is their plan here now? Because Cold is down here by himself, and Veno's on the balloon. How? What is their yeah, imagine he died. Yeah, Loki thought for a second he might die to fall damage. Alright. Veno's gonna go down to Cold here. How do you get HP to show? Oh, you press H. Alright, this was almost a really clean rotate until Cold wasn't able to get onto the balloon. Oh my gosh, don't tell me he gets sprayed right here. Wait, please make it in. Please don't die to storm either. Okay. Alright, they get in. They're good. 285 above. Let's do a surge check on some people here. Peter and Pollo, 586 above. Good for them. Josh and Yamzo, first place currently, are 286 above. Getting more damage as well. Acorn and Bolts are 339. Kanata and Rapid are 156. Okay. Let's see Booga's search here. Wait, let's check Aegis real quick. Wait, Aegis went down to threats. Aegis down, or Ritual went down, I mean. Aegis and Ritual have not been looking as good this tournament so far. Peterbot gets a kill on the Rise, and Aegis gets absolutely fried out the sky here. Lands next to Peter and Pollo as well. He's forced to play this game as a solo 54 below now. Where is Booga? I wanted to check Booga's Surge. Booga seems to always be the team that's below Surge. Okay, they're 116 above. Good improvement right there. Braids is dead. Let's see. Wait, Peter gets cracked. Hold on. Aegis gets a kill in the feed, though. Alright, Peter and Pollo are good. Rapid and Kanata are good as well. Let's see what Cold and Veno are looking like now. 364 above for them. Veno gets a kill on the visuals. Gonna tarp over to the loot. How many mats do they got? Alright, Veno's 555 and Cold has 85 builds as well. There's extra mats over there. Is Cold not gonna go for the extra mats? Right, I guess Cole's not taking the extra mats there. Pretty far zone pull for them as well. Who gets zone? It's a decent zone for Amplify. Muzz and Curly, good zone for them. Veno and Cold are stacked. Yeah, they are stacked. Virgo's sitting on the tree up here. Virgo and Chabi going for the early height play on the trees here. I can respect this play right here. You can't risk ruining his aura for extra mats. Yeah, bro. Somebody's getting dropped after today. There's definitely a good chance of that, yeah. Alright, let's see how Cold and Veno make this rotate here. Pretty far rotate for Cold and Veno. 2 kills for them, though. Veno's going to look for the jetpack play here. Going to take a couple ticks to storm. Do they have any whites? Veno has 1 medkit. Veno gets tagged already, though. Cold doesn't end up getting hit. Peter's gliding right next to them as well. Good rotate for them. Alright, Veno and Cold end up getting in. Wait, Josh went down. It's only Yamzo as a solo. Yamzo's left as a solo, only 33 above. This is first place POV. Good tags right there out of him. But if Yamzo goes down, that's kind of what the rest of this lobby needs. Yamzo, though, getting some very good damage. Looking solid on Surge now. All right, let's see Peter and Pollo here. Let Zoe cook. Let's see it, man. Yamzo forced to solo clutch while currently being in first place. All right, Peter and Pollo looking solid as well. 100 builds for Peter, 99 for Pollo. Yo, appreciate you, Talon. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Aegis gets killed in the feed. Aegis still going as a solo as well. Aegis has 3 kills as a solo. 100 builds for him as well. Hey, we saw Aegis have a crazy solo clutch to win the tournament last week. Does he have another one in him today? I saw Bolts get a kill in the feed. 2 kills on Bolts. All right, let's see here. Where is Cold and Veno? What are Cold and Veno doing? Here's one of the best solo clutchers in the game, 100%. I think Peter, Aegis, Cold are like top 3 NA solo clutchers. Veno gets tagged a little bit here, but still gonna rotate in. Don't really gotta worry about Surge no more. Veno's gonna pop some of his heals. Let's get hit a decent amount, down to 100 HP, 70 HP for him. Curly's gonna get tagged a decent amount as well. All right, where is Peter and Pollo? Peter and Pollo still decent mats, 122 builds. Curly's gonna go down in the feed. Curly goes down. Gotta keep an eye on Yamzo too here. Yamzo still looking decent. Just gonna play out his mats here, try to clutch up as many placement points as possible. Acorn and Bolts right next to him. Virgo gets a kill in the feed. Cold and Veno popping medkits. 41 players still alive. I swear these games are all so stacked, man. These games have been so stacked. All right, Peter and Pollo made a little bit of a hype play last game. I want to see if they go for something similar here. Going for more fraggy in the mid game, though. Gets shot in the back, though. Almost gets pre-edited. I thought that could have been bad for a second, but they're good for now. 81 builds for them. Salt goes down in the feed. Still 38 players alive, 22 teams. I don't hear much shooting, though. Virgo is on the sky up there. They look like they want to look for height again, though. Aegis still alive as a solo back zone. And Peter and Pollo are going to build fight height here, going for height back-to-back games. And it looks like they took it pretty easily. Back-to-back height games for Peter and Pollo here. Only 24 builds on Peter, 14 on Pollo. Not the most mats for them. They're going to need a little mat refresher if they want to be able to win, but back-to-back games, they look for height and they're able to take it. See, Booga and Craze still alive here with this crazy loadout. Craze takes down Muzz right there. Muzz is fully dead. Is Yamzo still alive? But Yamzo's still alive, solo clutching. Yamzo, though, gets hit for a lot. Only 49 HP. Everybody else that's in this lobby is hoping that Yamzo goes down so they have a chance to be able to win still. We got solo Aegis jumping in on solo Yamzo right there. Chance goes down. Cold and Veno are still alive. Veno's looking for a potential jump-in play. Not the most mats on them. They're slowly running out of mats here. This seems to be where they run out of mats a lot of the times. Cold, though, looking for anything he can find. Veno gets a kill in the storm, though. Veno gets a kill into Batman Joe. Decent refresh for him right there. 21 builds. Is going to get dropped down a little bit. They're still together. Veno finds another kill onto Shadow. That is 3 kills for Veno alone. Not the craziest mats for them. Let's see. Bolts and Acorn still alive. Bolts with 5 kills as a solo here. Acorn and Bolts have been playing the mid-ground layer a lot. Yamso just got a kill in the feed, though. Is Yamso still alive as a solo? Yamso is still going as a solo. Yamso's been solo for, what, like 40 people alive? Still going here. Is Peter and Pollo? Wait, Cold. Veno goes down. It's only Cold. Cold is going to end up going down as well. Where did Peter and Pollo go? All right, Peter and Pollo still on high ground here. 2 kills for Peter. Wait, is Yamso? Yamso is still alive. Top 9 situation, top 5 players. Yamso as a solo clutch is making it happen. 2 kills for him. Yeah, Yamso. I mean, this is exactly what they needed if they wanted to stay in first place here. Acorn and Bolts is still alive next to them. Bolts is going to find another kill here. 6th kill of the game for Bolts. Acorn, though, looking for Yamso here. Acorn's pretty weak, though. Peter and Pollo still on high ground. Only a 2-kill game for them so far. Definitely not the fraggiest game from them, but definitely just playing for the win here. They kind of need Yamso to go down if they want to be able to take down first, but maybe we get some last game antics here with potentially Peter landing on a Yamso. Peter's going to take down a bunch of people here. There's the kills. 3 kills now for Peter, 0 for Pollo. And it is a 2v2. Is this Acorn and Bolts? Oh, no, that was the last kid right there. And Peter and Pollo. 5 elim win in game number 5. And it's all going to come down to one final game, chat. One final game this is going to come down to here. And going into that game, Josh and Yamso have a 15-point lead. This is such a close leaderboard, though. Look at this top 5, chat. This is such a close leaderboard. Hold on. We got to run a who wins the tournament prediction. Hold on. Who wins the Cash Cup, chat? We'll do Peter, Pollo, Josh, and Yamso. Acorn, Bolts, Veno. There is literally, like, I'm just gonna do them, and then we'll do other as well in case it happens. All right, chat. Vote on the prediction. Who wins the Cash Cup? Last prediction of the day, last game of the day. Such a close leaderboard, man. Make sure you guys follow the stream. If you guys are new, we just hit 18K followers on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. Sub up if you're on the YouTube stream as well, man. Peter landing on Zoe last game. Definitely a possibility of that happening. Or at least them keying Yamso. But they're still like, I know Josh and Yamso are in first, but like Acorn and Bolts are not that far behind. And Veno and Cold aren't that far behind either. So even if he takes out Josh and Yamso, like, he's still not like clear of first place, you know? Brain clicks Q's the last game. Yeah. He is, wait, let me make sure I run the ad real quick too, chat. We're going to run the ad real quick. Make sure you guys follow the stream if you guys do. Appreciate everybody that's here. Last game of the day. All right. Let me make sure I get the code for the last game. And then let me check when we can get in here. Go like that. All right, chat. Let me see who you guys are predicting here. 27% of people are on Peter and Pollo, 25% on Veno and Cole. If you guys are on the YouTube stream and you want to predict, come over to the Twitch stream, man. Do I think Peter lands on Yamso? It's possible, but there's also so many other people ahead of him that I don't feel like Yamso's the only person he really has to worry about, you know? Because even if he takes out Josh and Yamso, he still has to worry about Acorn and Bolts. He still has to worry about Cold and Veno. Who are you most confident in going into this game? To be honest, bro, kind of Acorn and Bolts. Acorn and Bolts are just so consistent, and they've actually been fragging today. Like, Bolts has been fragging like crazy. Yeah, Bolts leads elims now, chat. 19 total elims for Bolts. He's in first place for most elims so far. Peter's in second, Veno in third. Josh and then Cold top 5. If I had to personally predict on this, I think I would probably predict Acorn and Bolts. Maybe that's just me though. All right, chat. Let me make sure I watch when we can get into replays. Peter, please con Josh. Chat, do you guys think Peter cons Josh? Yes or no? All right, let me see. We can get into replays in just a second. All right, let me see. Replays. There we go. Make sure you guys vote in the prediction too, chat. If you guys haven't voted in the prediction yet. Last prediction of the day. Who wins the Cash Cup? All right, perfect timing on the... We'll watch read off spawn one last game. Actually, we probably kind of more need to see what Peter's going to do. All right. Let's see. Where is Peter? All right. It looks like Peter and Pollo are going to their normal drop. Okay. Does anybody contest Josh and Yamzo over here? Josh and Yamzo are fully on con. Okay, they're good. All right. Peter lands at his normal spot. Josh and Yamzo land at their normal spot. Wait, Cold. Hold on. What's happening to Cold here? Cold dies out of the sky to Cooper. No. Wait, are they both about to die out the sky? Veno's only 39 HP. I mean, this is really good if you're Peter. I mean, you don't even have to take out Veno and Cold. Someone else does it for you. Off spawn too, so they get 0 points. Wait, Cole's gonna try to... Wait, look at the new rolling mechanic, chat. And nobody lands north side of this POI either. So they still have all of this loot if he's able to get the res. And it looks like he's gonna be able to get the res. Wow. Yeah, lucky for them, they're on con. Rapid goes down in the feed, though. Hold on. Acorn gets a kill in the feed. Kind of going for the res on the Rapid here. A lot of people dying out of the sky this game. Wait, we gotta watch the read off spawn. I forgot about it. Wow, and Creon and Crazy take down Reet and King in the last game of the day. Dang. I mean, I still liked what I saw out of Reet and King in the games that they made it off spawn, but they just didn't make it off spawn enough. Yeah, what's the score for the off spawn fight? Wait, Rapid just got full killed. I thought he was about to get rezzed. Hold on now. What's happening to Kanata over here? 4-2? Dang. Kanata forced to run away here now. Ooh, Kanata's only 35 HP though. He has no mats either. If he gets hit once. Gonna keep throwing these splashes. Alright, rough situation for them. Let's do that. And watch the teams that have a chance to win now. Alright, Josh and Yamzo are good. Acorn and Bolts are good. What did I miss? I mean, last game of the day, the whole top 5 basically has a chance to win. This is how many points separate them right now. Between Yamzo and Josh in first and Peter and Pollo in, what are they, in fourth? It's 280 points that separate them. So, yeah, very close leaderboard. Bolts gets a kill already as well, too. All right, Veno and Cold. I think they were able to, yeah, Cold's up now. All right, Veno and Cold are good. Cold ended up dying out the sky, but they're good. Good comeback for Peter? Yeah, no, this was a good comeback from Peter today. I mean, it's good to see that, like, they didn't... I mean, they could just die off... Like, they could die early this game and then still finish in, like, 9th. So, I'm not even going to say nothing yet, you know? Never seen Peter get a low kill win. That's what this new Surge does, man. That is what this new Surge does. All right, let's do a skin check on everybody. Peter and Pollo rocking the same skins. Josh and Yamzo are... wearing the Dune skin. Double Dune skins. All right. Acorn and Bolts. Also, are they double Dune skins as well? Oh, Acorn got his own skin on. Okay. And then Cold and Veno, we saw their skins earlier. If Pete wins this, wraps this up, he only shows up when it matters the most. Yeah, nah. Here to give the lobby a chance for the first 3 games. All right, man. We can't be saying all of this already. They haven't won yet. They're in 4th place right now. They're not even like in first. They're not even in first right now. How are we? We can't be saying that Peter's just giving everyone a chance. All this sort of stuff. They haven't even won yet. Rapid goes down again. Hold on. Rapid just ended up dying to an EU player. Wait. Peter gets fried as well, though. Who's Peter getting shot by here? Diminished, maybe? Rapid is dropping Kanata is crazy. Bolts gets a kill in the feed. 2 kills for Bolts and Acorn. They're making that climb for first place this game. Bolts and Acorn, man. Hey, I said this is the team that I believe in most going into this game. Yo, thank you, Pricehill. Thank you, bro. Is Clicks and Nix playing? Nah, Clicks and Nix are not playing. Kanata's been left as a solo for a lot of this game so far. Josh gets hit a little bit here. Chat, what do you guys think, what's it called? What do you guys think Kanata, or what do you guys think Rapid's dropping Kanata? Who's he even gonna drop him for? Who's he even gonna drop him for if he drops him? I just don't even know who it would be for. Agers? I actually did forget about that. That is not a bad call right there. We'll place our Agers and Ritual in right now. 174 points for them. That's not the worst call right there. Dude, I predicted win Peter and Poyo. I predicted Peter, Poyo, Cold, Veno, Acorn, and Bulls. That was my top 3. Thank you, Chips. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. I see how Peter and Poyo get their surge this game. Their surge has improved, I have to admit. Their surge the first couple of games were rough, but like, dang, Peter's kind of getting hit a lot, though. I swear they've been taking a decent amount of damage so far. They got to be at least like 200 down. I haven't seen them do no damage yet. It's a pretty rough team to have to build up on right here, too. HQ in a massive tower above. First spot is received from Peter and Poyo in months. Yeah, no, that is kind of crazy, but that is true. All right, Colin Veno. Were they calling Josh and Yamzo? Who? Josh and Yamzo were uncon this game. Josh and Yamzo got uncon. It doesn't really look like Peter and Poyo are going for any like crazy W key plays either, though. I mean, maybe unless they fight this team right here, but I mean more as in like the teams that are above them on the leaderboard. Oh, Dash and Cam. Yeah, Dash and Cam didn't end up playing. So they were, they got uncon. But yeah, Dash and Cam were supposed to con them. But they didn't even end up playing, so. Hold on, Poyo, this is a good chance to get some surge right here. 19 damage, not the greatest, but it's something at least. Let's see Josh and Yamzo. Cold and Veno potentially going for another lurk play here. Oh, great lurk play right there. Sure goes down to Cold. 1 kill on the board for them, just like that. That is great surge because they're going to get the extra surge on the body and 4 points as well. Hex is crazy. Wait, Poyo gets a kill in the feed as well. Hold on. Poyo gets a kill. Alright, 1 kill for them. Encrypted left as a solo here. Does Peter and Poyo decide to key this though, or are they going to leave Encrypted? They got Encrypted as a solo, literally right under them. No way they don't key that, right? Alright, let's see. Is each kill 4 points again? Yeah. Every kill is 4 points. Let's see if Peter and Poyo decide to key this or not. Alright, they're just going to camp the card. Encrypted sitting right under them here, literally right next to them. He's gonna use the extra mats here. All right. Cold has purple AR, green pump. Veno has purple pump, green AR. Bolts is blue pump, rocking the SMG, rocking double SMGs for them. I guess they're probably pretty confident on their kills since they already have 2 kills. Or they're pretty confident on their surge, I mean. And then Peter and Poyer are just going to take the base that Encrypted was in before as their own now after killing his teammate. Alright. All of our top 5 is pretty much chilling right now. Kanata ends up getting Rapid up too. So Kanata and Rapid are back up. Definitely not the greatest situation for them because they probably don't have much surge. And they've had to reboot a lot here. There's some extra surge for them though. Alright, leaderboard is so close, man. 306 points for first, 299 for second. And Peter and Poyo are still only like 20 points behind. Can I check Aoxy? I don't even know what place he is in. Yeah, I don't even know what place they're in, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, they're in 5th? Next one, who's he playing with? Jojo Fishy? Is he a solo? Is he not even... Wow. Alright. Did Jojo Fishy not load in? That's who he's playing with, right? Is Jojo? Dang, that is tough. Jojo crashed, I guess. Yeah, that's tough right there. All right, Josh and Yamzo looking good. He actually has a solo clutch in last game of the day. Bro, crashing in the last game of the day is actually so tough. He either crashed or he didn't load in. I don't know which one it is, though. Why is there fireworks going off? What is happening in Wonky Land? Stop watching it, game 2. Why is this close? I mean, every good team basically decided to lock in. Like, the good teams were kind of dudding in the beginning, but they've locked in after that. Peter and Poyo, best off spawn fighters. Why not key first? It's just the surge now, man. Like, the surge doesn't really reward keying like that no more. He did load in, I think. His game probably crashed. Dang, that is tough. Bilo and Zynox, I mean, if they want to key, there's an EU team right in front of them for them to do it on. Adrius gets a kill on the feed. Adrius and Ritual, not really too sure what happened to them this Cash Cup. I mean, last week they were like top 3 the whole time. This week they could still finish like maybe a top 5, but definitely not as good of a performance as they had last week. You hope Muzzin Sphinx doesn't happen and you hope Muzzin Curly stick. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of, depending on how Muzz and Curly do, like, them splitting is an interesting decision, but Adrius and Ritual gonna get 2 kills here. All right, Surge check, chat. Surge check. Josh and Iamzo, first place team, currently are 433 above. Acorn and Bullets, I think they're chilling. Yeah, 523 above. We'll go Cold and Veno here. Are 822 above. Rapid and Kanata potentially running into them. Hold on. We'll go back to this in a minute. I need to see Peter and Poyo surge real quick. Peter and Poyo are... Nope, did Surge just go away? Alright. Guess Surge just went away. Wait, I'm trying to go on Cold there. Alright, Kanata and Rapid kind of running into them here. I swear Kanata and Rapid shouldn't have the greatest loot, right? Yeah, they don't have the greatest loot at all. They're just trying to disengage from this. Their surge has to be not the greatest also. All right, let's see. Somebody's playing the balloon this game. We saw Veno and Cold try to play the balloon last game, and Cold couldn't get on the balloon, but Repairs is playing it this game. Is Rapid IGLing? Yeah, Rapid's still IGLing, and then Kanata's playing for Ag. Veno with the pistol. Double gold for Veno here. Gold pistol, gold shotgun. Cold's rocking purple AR, purple pump. Good loot for them. Alright, Peter and Pollo. Still 1 kill for them. Been in the same spot for a while here now. But I mean, did they just pull zone again? Wow, look at, they zone pulls on this mountain right here, and the only team that is in it is Peter and Pollo. That is that is crazy good for them. All right, Veno and Cold love making their little storm play here. They're gonna ramp up and then wingsuit in. Scripted win. Where's Josh and Yamzo at? Josh and Yamzo just barely outside of zone. Alright, let's see. What was all else in the storm? Wait, Cam and Dash are playing now. Have Cam and Dash been playing the whole tournament, chat? Did they just not con Yamzo? I swear I did not see them until earlier. Alright, Surge is active again. 550 above for Cold and Veno. They're going to rotate in. Peter and Pollo's Surge is 263 above. Okay, not bad, but not the greatest. We've got to watch Josh and Yamzo get in here. They're in 45th? Okay, yeah. They only played 1 game? Okay. I was about to say, I swear I have not seen them this whole tournament. I guess they just didn't want to land on Josh and Yamzo last game too. That's respectable, you know? Alright, Josh and Yamzo, 199 above. Getting tagged up a little bit. Not the best, though. Or not the worst, I mean. And only going to get hit once here, and they're going to be in zone. Okay, Josh and Yamzo end up getting in. Kanata's pretty weak. 171 below for Kanata and Rapid. Yeah, they're going to have to make a play here. They get a nice double spray on the Demus. I swear Demus has just been getting, like, abused this whole tournament. Kanata almost dies to fall damage twice right there. And Kanata and Rapid are going to have to make an aggro play here onto EU. 43 above now. Even after getting no kills. Surge is now active, though. If anybody goes below, they're going to get ticked. Repairs rotating him as well. 91 above. Let's see, where does zone pull here? Wait, Rapid goes down. Hold on, I missed it. Rapid ended up going down. Kanata gets a kill, though. 171 above, just like that. Kanata gonna have to play the res, though. Aegis gets a kill in the feed. Kanata, though, 1v1 versus Demus. Obviously, Kanata has the ping advantage, and Max Nada takes down Demus. That's about to be, what, 2 kills for Kanata right here, potentially? Gonna throw the shield, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to get the res. Zone is pulling max for him. It's a max zone pull for Kanata. Most likely gonna have to play this out as a solo, and he's gonna jetpack in now. All right, let's go to some of the top teams here. Josh and Yamzo have a pretty far rotate to make. Cold and Veno are going dead side here. Great dead side rotate out of them. Let's see. Peter and Pollo already in zone. Boogly gets a kill in the feed. 23 below for Josh and Yamzo. Team in first place right now. Only 1 above. I mean, wow. They just fry Muzz out the sky right there, though. 186 above for them now. Great Surge. Gonna wingsuit in here. Peter and Pollo right next to them. That's first versus 5th right next to each other on the map. Alright, Josh and Yamzo still alive. Let's see, Cold and Veno are also good. Cold needs a little bit of a siphon here, potentially. And then Peter and Pollo. Should we do sub only for last game? Nah, just ban if anybody spoils. We'll just do bans. Nobody spoil. You will be banned if you spoil. So no spoilers, but we can keep it off sub only. I want everybody to be able to voice their opinion, you know? All right, last game of the day, man. No spoilers, please. All right, Veno and Cold, good on Surge. Zone pull is far for them, though. This is a far rotate that Veno and Cold are going to have to make here. Who gets blessed with zone? Muzz and Curly, good zone for them. Shadow and Curve, decent zone for them as well. Where's Acorn and Bolts at? Very good zone for Acorn and Bolts. Hey, I said the team I was most confident in going into this game was Acorn and Bolts, and they've been looking good so far. How many games is this? This is the last game. This is game 6. Let's see how Veno and Cold make this rotate. 288 points for them. Gonna go for the wingsuit here. Where's Cold at? Ooh, Cold takes a lot of damage. Cold goes down. And Cold falls in a box as well. And it's going to be forced to leave Veno in a solo clutch position to potentially win the tournament. And he's also getting sprayed by Cooper and Sphinx. And Cold's gonna end up going down, leaving Veno as a solo. Josh and Yamzo, 89 above Surge here. Yeah, Veno, going for the solo clutch to potentially win the tournament. Gonna be difficult, but let's see what EU's about here. Josh and Yamzo though, going for a maybe a little early hype play. Pollo gets cracked a bit. 2 kills for Pollo, 0 on Peter. 600 above though. Yamzo gets a kill onto Cam. All right, first rotating zone. Wait, Peter and Pollo are going for it. They chop Josh and Yamzo here. Are they going to build up for it? Are they just going to spray it? Eshu's going for height. Dozier and Eshu, a last game height play from them. A little bit random, but I mean, hey, get as many points as you can get. Veno forced a solo clutch here. 92 bullets for him, going for a little bit of a lurk play here. Not building too much, just looking around. Let's see what the EU players are about here, man. All right. He's going to lurk. Josh and Yamzo kind of weak. Josh and Yamzo are getting ticked to Surge in rotating zone. All right, they're above again, though. Acorn's getting fraggy in the feed. Where's Acorn at? 5 kills for Acorn and Bolts. 315 points. 1,000 above for them. Veno gets a kill in the feed onto Craze, though. Hold on. Veno as a solo is 555. Veno is absolutely stacked. If he's able to just get in zone here, if he dies right here, he's going to be so mad. He has so many mats. 3 big pots as well, so they can heal up to. Npin is potentially going for his wall, though. Veno going for a little edit reset play there. Not going to find it, though, and Npin's going to back off. Veno had to cancel his big pot early, so he's going to have to pop the 2 rest of his big pots. Pollo and Peter, though, making a play for height in the last game of the day versus Dozier and Eshu. And who did Peter just kill? Peter kills Eshu. And are Peter and Pollo going to get height last game of the day? Wait, Peter's getting chopped, though. Peter getting chopped on height. Who's chopping them? Blake. But so far, they're going to be able to hold it. Decent mats for Peter. Not the greatest mats for Pollo. Ager's going to get some kills in the feed. Yamzo gets a kill in the feed as well. Pollo's getting fried, though. This is a rough height hold from them so far. Josh and Yamzo still alive, though. And if Josh and Yamzo just continue to live, they will most likely win this tournament. Peter and Pollo, though, trying to hold height. A lot of people are looking for it, though. Creon and Chavi looking for it here. Peter knows he needs to get a refresh, and he finds one onto Creon. What does Creon's mats look like, though? Very solid mat refresh for Peter right there. Great kill on Peter. Veno is still alive as a solo. 68 builds for him. 2 kills on the board. Veno trying his best to make what he can happen here. Gonna drop down layers. Where's Acorn and Bolts at? 5 kills for Acorn and Bolts. 300 wood for Bolts. Only 11 builds for Acorn here. Some dead bodies in the back of zone, though. We need a crazy solo clutch. Yeah, if you know what's... Oh my gosh, look at the Bolts piece, though, on the Ritual. Full pieces Ritual. Takes down Ritual. Back zone here. 6 kills for them now. Yamzo and Josh still alive. Josh is going to take over for the tarping while Yamzo's able to heal. He's going to throw the shield down. Where is Peter and Pollo? Peter and Pollo still alive, spraying from the high ground here. Only 4 kills. They're probably going to need some more kills if they want to be able to win the whole tournament. Veno is still going as a solo, though. Veno is weak, popping a medkit back zone here. Top 10 scenario for him. It's going to be difficult for Veno to get the win, but he could still clutch up a very respectable placement here. Only 6 builds left on him, though. Went from 555 down to 6 builds. Gonna throw the shield mist here. Josh and Yamzo directly under him. Bolts and Acorn still alive. 6 kills for them. Top 10 teams. Peter and Pollo just still spraying on high ground. Curb and Shadow alive. Wait, Yamzo's back zone. Wait, Yamzo in the storm here. Wait, ends up taking down Shadow though. Shadow goes down. Josh and Yamzo doing everything they can in this last game to hold their lead. 6 kills for them, 364 points. Acorn and Bolt still alive though. Basically our entire top 5 is alive. Veno does end up going down to Josh though in the feed. Peter and Pollo on height, only 4 builds for them. They need to get more kills if they want to win. Like, this is just not going to be enough kills. 0 builds for Peter. Josh and Yamzo still alive on the low ground. Where's Josh and Yamzo at? Josh and Yamzo have 9 kills in the last game of the day. We're in first place going into this game. Are absolutely stacked still. And they are absolutely running through this lobby right now. Pollo ends up going down. Pollo drops down and ends up going down. Acorn goes down though. Bolts is on height. Pollo's dead. Peter's dead. Everybody is dying. Yamzo and Josh with 11 kills. Oh my gosh. Wait, who's on height? Is that Bolts as a solo? Bolts solo alive on high ground here with 6 builds in a build fight with Josh and Yamzo, or Josh and Yamzo in the last game of the day going to be able to win the whole thing to win the tournament. 12 kills for them now, and they're in a 2v1 situation. And Josh and Yamzo in the last game of the day are gonna drop a 12 kill win to 100%. Win the tournament. Wow. What does that make the final leaderboard look like here? Josh and Yamzo in first on 419. 3 out of 6 game wins for Josh and Yamzo. Second place was Acorn and Bolts. Third place was Peter and Pollo. Fourth place was Cold and Veno. Fifth was Aoxy. Sixth was Golden. Seventh was Agers. Eighth was Rapid and Kanata. Ninth was Shadow and Curve. And then 10th place was Muzz. Wow. What do we think, chat? Hold on, make sure I tweet this out real quick. Let me get the tweet out. I will also make sure to pay out the prediction. We already got prediction paid out. Thank you, mods. Wow, W tournament, chat. Hey, spam the W's, man. That was a crazy tournament. Josh and Yamzo, though, clutch up in the final game of the day to win the tournament. Let's see. NA Div Cup Finals. 3 out of 6. Wait. Wow, chat. That was a crazy ending right there, bro. Josh and Yamzo in the last game of the day. Yamzo and Josh. Alright, chat. Go like the tweet, man. Go like the tweet. Go like the tweet. Let me know what you guys think about these duos, man. Let me know what you guys think about these duos, man. Let me make sure, guys, I appreciate you, man. That was a crazy tournament. Someone said, look at the tweets that came out as well. What did Yamzo tweet? Yamzo tweeted out, first Div Cup Finals, best vibes on NA. Wow. That was a fun tournament to watch, man. Crazy finish as well. Someone said, check what Peter tweeted also. Peter tweeted, let me see. Peter said, new surge is going to ruin comp. I sold games 1 to 3. Either way, $1,800. Top 3 for them. Chad, do you guys agree with what Peter's saying here? New surge is going to ruin comp. I feel like that's a little bit of cope out of him right there, but I don't know. I don't feel like, I feel like they got used to it towards the end, you know? I think they got used to it towards the end. Check Veno crash out tweet. Wait, Veno had a crash out tweet? What did Veno tweet? Veno tweeted. Did he tweet something before that? Just need to get our chem up and turn some games into wins. Sold the game, became 23rd as well. That's not really a crash out. Unless did he reply to somebody or what? I didn't really crash out. That was a solid tournament, man. That was a fun tournament, chat. Video today, oh yeah, I'm gonna go work on the video now, so I'm probably about to end the stream. But I appreciate everybody that stopped by today, man. W stream chat, W tournament once again. We got another Div Cup finals next week. Clicks and Higgs should be in the next Div Cup finals as well, so it'll be fun to watch. Appreciate everybody that stopped by today, though. I'm gonna go get working on the video now, so appreciate everybody that stopped by. Remember, follow the stream if you guys are new. Sub up to the YouTube if you guys are here as well. And I will catch you guys for the video, man. W stream, man. Appreciate you guys.